Now, I will admit
Oh shit! Sorry.
that this testimonial is
Hello, g'day, and welcome. Right. G'day, and welcome to Chuck Chase the Facts, where we look at strange things on the internet and YouTube. Welcome to the live stream, the after party, shall we say? Let's call it an after party. So yeah, this freaking Jesus. Gotcha. Sorry, Mitch. Joe says, let's get this party started. Whoop, 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 whoop. So, yes, hello, welcome along, and thank you to everyone. If you are watching, listening, watch that video. Thank you so much. Seriously, thank you. Thank you for all the lovely comments. There's a couple of comments coming through on the actual video. Thank you so much. I made that in less than, geez, I'll probably go 3 hours. I made that one in. It just felt normal and natural, and it was just so easy to make. It really was so easy. It was, you know, the guy's a clown, but fuck it up. Oh my lordy, who's this? Hello there. Oh, I haven't got my microphone going. Hello there. Yes, so someone did say pate. So hopefully everyone did enjoy it, and I think and I hope you'll agree with me that it was old school Chuck. There's another one. Where are these fucking things coming from? That it was old school, good inserts, good timing, perfect. I am so stoked. I'm so happy. I am currently making an outtake video. So what I might do, if nobody minds, is this might take just about 5 more minutes to finish. So what we'll do is I'll keep on talking to people in the chat, and pardon me for looking over here, but as I think I mentioned the other day that I've moved the screen over here instead of here, but I'm going to move it back shortly because Randy minds. Typical Randy. You know, your mother or your father always used to say, do you know what, son? There'll always be one. Randy, tonight you're it. God damn it, you. Got it. All right, who else is here? Randy's here. Agent Toots. G'day, Chuck. Caught the vid, and I must say, very well. Thank you very much. I'll do a Gary 1111 for you. Thank you very much. Bless you. Thank you so much. It was like you picked up right where you left off. Thank you, Joe. That's a great comment, especially coming from you. Thank you so much. Thank you. You could have waited another 20 minutes, you daft brummie. It was my tea time, my chicken and noodle soup day. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I mean, if we get some different people in here, we could probably play it again. I don't know. Bloody hell. Bloody hell what? Why am I speaking like a brummie? Oh, my God. All right. Okay, so I am paying attention, but I'm still listening to myself over on this screen over here. We're going to get this knocked out because I know there's some funny bits somewhere.
Oh, there's a funny bit. So this is a new idea I've had. Because what you see for, what was that video? 16, 17 minutes. There's 3 hours of other stuff behind it. And it always doesn't come out perfect. So so behind the scenes, there's geez, I don't know. There's probably about 2 hours of footage of me just talking. Yes, Cheeky Monkey, on every single video that he makes and puts up on YouTube, comments are gone. Not allowed to comment. Because he knows exactly what people are going to say. Now, I have, in 2 years, 1 month and 10 days, I have never switched the comments off. And the only comments that I have ever deleted, I think I've only deleted about 4 comments. I think 2 of them actually had some of my personal information in there, so they went straight away. A couple were really sort of borderline. There's a whole heap of comments that have been held for review, and I reviewed them, and they ain't going in no comment section. No way. Not the type of comments that there are. So, you know, I've got to think of me. More importantly, I've got to think of you guys, that you can't be reading that and thinking that I've allowed it through. So there's a system on the back end of YouTube that holds what they think is sort of questionable comments, and it allows me to review them. And yeah, if I don't like it, you ain't seen it. So where are we? And I'm sure another of us would love to see those outtakes. Those are good. It's coming. It's coming. I've got one more video to go because I know I've got some. I know I've made some real good bloopers somewhere. So let's just chuck that one in. Now, what else was I going to say? Now, there will be more videos to come on this idiot. I want to go back over what's this? YouTube delete comments. They hold back. I check, and if I think they're okay, they go. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. What's this, Swindle? I have had about 6 comments I have deleted. Yeah, I mean, on the whole, there aren't many comments that you don't want, but I mean, don't forget, I've got, I don't even know, I've got like 120 videos up, so you can imagine how many comments come through. So to be honest, 3 comments. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the link in. All right. Ba-ching. Let's maybe get a bit of a panel going, perhaps, and we can all talk while I finish this video. It won't take long to finish. I promise. Miss Tara has been a bit of a bit loose here. She's giving hearts out to everybody. Jeez, did I get a heart? I didn't get a heart. Jeez. Oh, I don't know. So, right. So let me go back over here. Now, feel free, seriously. Maybe let's get a bit of a panel going. Let's get a bit of feedback on that video. I want to hear your good thoughts, your bad thoughts. I'm sorry, I don't want to be like egotistical or anything like that, but I'm just so pumped. I was just talking to a friend of mine who's just watched it, and I said my adrenaline is pumping at the moment. I was so nervous, but I'm so happy that I've produced what I think is a great video, and I've got a lot of positive comments so far. So I'm just so pleased, and my friend was like rapt, and I just feel good. Seriously, I'm pumped. I think I am back. So, now I get 2 hearts. Eesh. Hey, Rogue, how are you? How's things? Oh, here he is.
Yep, I'm here.
How are you, my friend?
Not too bad, not too bad. How about yourself?
I've just said I'm riding high on adrenaline at the moment. I just felt really good about that video. Felt really good.
It was really good. I gotta give it that. I give it mad props. It was absolutely pretty good.
Thank you. So that means a lot to me. It really, really does. Thank you so much.
Shows that you haven't lost your touch.
And that was the other thing that Mr. Swindle said. We bit a minute ago. Where did he go? No, Joe said it's like you picked up right where you left off.
Exactly.
It honestly, it felt natural. While I was writing the script, and I was talking to my friend, like I said a few minutes ago, and I says I did do it a little bit differently though this time, because what I normally do is watch their video, and then I'll pick out the time slots, and then I'll write my script. So I will sort of put my script to their clip and mix it like that. But this time I did it a little bit differently, in that I watched their video and then I recorded my section instead of, so that way I was able to link back. Because if kind of hard to explain in my language, is that if you just watch and script, sometimes you're able to link back. And on previous videos, when I've watched them, I've gone, damn it, I should have linked it back to that comment they said previously. But with this video, I watched it and then recorded. I watched it and then, instead of actually writing a script, I sort of just went off the head, if you know what I mean, if that makes sense.
You grabbed the parts that you knew got your attention and basically commented behind it, which is actually smart, because that's exactly how a lot of them do it anyway.
Yes.
You didn't really go off the cuff of what you normally do. You basically upgraded, to put it in easier terms.
Thank you, sir. That's a very, very, that is excellent. I like that. I'm going to use that. I've upgraded. I'm going to write that down, actually.
Hey, it's the parts, right? If you ever seen the Disney show Coco, the cartoon there.
No, I can't say. Is that worldwide, or is it just America?
Yeah, it's worldwide.
Okay,
it's out there worldwide. It's on Disney. It's got to do with a boy and his family. Okay, I'm not going to give away too much of it, but he finds out that what he thought was supposed to be his great grandfather, because he goes to the land of the dead, basically Mexico. So easy enough to figure out there. But he thought that his great grandfather was basically, a certain celebrity. Ended up finding out he's not. It ended up being a gentleman that he was, running around trying to get to the celebrity person.
Okay.
and they were both friends at one time. But basically, in short, the gentleman and him got thrown into a pit, to say the least. Found out that they were family, and he said it himself. I thought that I was related to a murderer. He finds out that he's related to the person he was running around with to get to the celebrity who is quote unquote the murderer. And he said, "You're a total upgrade."
Ah, and that's where you got that from. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It actually worked out pretty good for the show.
Paracord Princess. I thought Coco was a girl. Ooh.
No, Coco is a 10-year-old boy.
And he's older. Why would he be watching Disney? Who doesn't watch Disney? I'd love to get the Disney Channel. It's. I think that Disney Plus thing. It's one of the. It's probably better than. It's probably better than some of the like Netflix and thing because they got Discovery and you got Paramount and like a whole heap of channels that have just got some
Hulu and all that. Yeah, it's the entire bundle. It's absolutely fabulous.
Yeah.
The only way I can watch Disney programs right now is by DVD. That's how I know the program so well. So what can you say? I can't. Technically, I can't afford squat, but that's fine. I manage pretty decently with what little I get, and I got lucky on that movie at a Goodwill. So,
oh, good on you, my friend. Good on you. So, how have you been? How have you been keeping? You sound well. You sound fairly upbeat.
yeah, I'm actually in a good mood. Doing what I normally do. I'm turning around and keeping myself as much occupied as I can, considering.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a good day, I guess.
Yeah, no, honestly, you sound incredible. You kind of a different tone in your voice for some reason. I don't know. I'm just that's what I'm picking up.
I got a little pep in my step because some things actually went right in a matter of speaking. I don't want to get into major detail, but when I was on the streets, I got my stuff that I had in storage at the place that I was staying at when I was living on the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Got robbed. Finally, things are starting to work out because the people that they did it are now having to pay the restitution and pay for the damages of the stuff they stole from me. And well, I can actually cover my rent for the next 2 bloody months for a change instead of me sitting there screaming and hollering trying to figure out how I'm going to keep my rent up. So,
fantastic. Well, that is great news.
Yeah, so I got a little pep in my step because I finally started getting the checks in the mail, so to speak, from the courthouse. They have to pay it back, so they have to go through the court. So I finally get the checks in the mail. Now I'm looking at that and saying, okay, how am I going to cover my butt here basically for the next 2 months, even though I don't have to pay a lot, but I still have to bust my butt to get it. Now I got it, and I'm covered until basically the start of next year. At this point, I'm happier than a pagan pie.
Fantastic. Well, that is bloody good news. And do you know what? I'll drink to that. I mean, I'll drink to anything, but
I already did. I had a drink myself. It's called coffee.
oh, bless you, mate.
Yeah, sorry, I can't drink alcohol at the present time. I ain't got none.
Mate, if I could send you some, I would. Magnus Horror says, might want to check out a YouTuber called Deprogram Enlightener. He's a black Hebrew or more or something, but a scam artist who does the law and debt grift. Seems like a low-life cult leader wannabe. Go check out my video history. I have done Deprogrammed Enlightener. I've done him. I did him about 18 months ago. Should we try and find that video? Shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Shall we? You want to hear one of the sweetest voices on YouTube? Are you ready for this, Grim?
Oh, yeah.
Please welcome up to the panel, Nevaeh.
I do not whisper when I talk. How are you doing, Chuck?
I am doing fantastic, my darling. Thank you so much for jumping up. Much
It's been a
appreciated.
minute.
It's been a lot, as we say in Australia, it's been a long time between drinks.
Well, I don't drink, so that leaves me out.
Well, it's been a long time between coffees.
Yes, it most definitely has.
And,
So what
and
have you
how,
been doing? Hello, Reaper. How are you?
Melting.
I see Rogue
Melting.
Nightmare in the chat. Hi, Rogue.
Is it hot over there? You guys are.
Yes.
You've
Yes. Let me
you're in
tell
the
you. Wait,
middle of.
I mean, what's
Come on,
hot?
you're in the middle of autumn. What the fudge?
Yeah, I'm going to check the temperature right now. It's kind of gloomy today with an overcast and 73 degrees.
73. Oh, I
You
can't see
do the
much.
conversion.
I've
Cut
got
that
it
in
off
half.
the,
Just cut it in
70.
half.
No, you can't cut it in half. It doesn't count. 73. That's about 20, about 22, 23 degrees.
Yeah,
That's
23.
not. That's nice. I'll take that.
But it's very, it's humid and heavy. And so even though the temperature isn't high, the humidity makes it a little bit uncomfortable.
I'm not good with humidity. I will admit. I'm not very. Here we go. 2 idiots saving the world.
So when I was in New Zealand, and they had a little bit of humidity, they would
Oh,
oh my gosh, they all whined like little babies.
mhm.
And I told them they wouldn't survive in Tennessee
No, they wouldn't.
Yeah.
or North Carolina for that matter, which is where I moved from when I went there. But
Yeah.
my
When
gosh.
I was living in New Zealand and it started getting humid, it was like not happy. So when I moved to WA and it's just basically hot or cold, I'm okay with that. It's the humidity I can't cope with.
Yeah.
We
Now,
got
talking
52 and off and on rains here. That's what we're getting, oddly.
That's because of your high humidity rate. Now, talking of more experts, I have one of the greatest, possibly the best, more experts that ever existed on YouTube. He's right here in the panel. His name is Mr. Swindle Hoodwink. Oh,
Say what?
What? Say what? I bigged you up there, sir. I bigged you up big time.
I'm not a complete expert, but it's just
Yeah.
spreading the truth.
Hello, Squirrel.
Hey, how you doing?
As
Hey, brother.
Yogi, as
How's it
Yogi used to say, not Yogi. Yeah, as Yogi used to say, you're smarter than the average bear. Oh,
Off he went.
yeah,
He has a
having
busy
issues.
phone.
He's got a very busy phone. Right, let me work out how I'm going to do this. Oh, he's back. There he is.
I pushed the wrong button and booted myself.
See,
I do that a lot when I'm on my cell phone.
Experts do that a lot.
and this is where we need Carl the squirrel, because he touches all the buttons and twists all the knobs. So
Yeah, I did a live feed last night, my first one and long one in quite a while.
You wanted an hour, you went 2 hours.
Yeah,
And I couldn't get there. Yesterday was freaking crazy day. Absolutely ridiculously crazy.
I did
Yeah,
enjoy your video, Chuck.
Chuck and I have done videos where it's gone over 3 hours.
Actually,
Yeah.
you both went over 4 hours one time. I remember that.
Yeah, do you remember that?
Streams, not videos. Yeah.
Yeah, streams. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Swindle pops up and he wants to talk about stuff, and then we sort of really get into it, and then we kind of get off it, and then we start talking about general crap, and next thing you know,
Then we have a more come on and
oh God, we need a more. We need a more.
Yeah.
We definitely need a
Why?
more.
they're fun.
They're just
They're
fun.
they're the best to play with, I'm telling you.
I'm not exactly sure I know what a Moor is.
Well,
During-
Is it
right.
similar to a flat earther?
No,
Uh,
it's a
not far
sovereign.
off.
It's a black sovereign citizen.
Okay, Mr. Swindle, I'm going to leave you to explain this to Nevaeh while I go and put the cat out, and then try and finish off this outtake video. So, Mr. Swindle, you're in charge. Please do not twist any knobs or touch any buttons that you're not familiar with. Okay.
And
Okay.
I'll just mute my end so I can shut up and listen.
Educate
This will
me.
be good. This will be good.
Yeah. So the Moors, the people who considered themselves Moors, are just a bunch of black people. You have the Moor Science Temple of America, which is a religious organization, and they call themselves Moors. And I don't mess with them, but there are some bad ones. But these basically are sovereign citizens, like any other sovereign citizen. They have what is called a nationality card, which they believe basically gets them out of jail for free card, and it's just basically a worthless piece of plastic. They think they're indigenous to this country, Aboriginal. They basically created everything and stuff like it's stuff like that. They're basically your flat earthers, sovereign citizens, free man on the land, just basically all of that in just one group of people, to
Okay.
put it in a nutshell.
So when we're talking about this country, you're talking about the United States, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, the indigenous people to this country are the natives, not
Yeah.
the English.
Yeah.
But then, if you go like from 1400s forward, anybody that's born here is indigenous to this country.
Yeah, exactly. But the indigenous people technically aren't indigenous because they come up over through Russia and up over Alaska and stuff like that and came down here, but they were here first, so they're technically the indigenous people,
What
if
do
I
they
got
do?
that right.
Walk across the ice pack?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's what is it? There's some scientific proof that the Native Americans have Asian heritage or Asian in their blood. I don't know. That's just
Yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
not all of them, because
Yeah.
if you want to talk about tribes, like the tribes in the southeast, you have the Cherokee, which are pretty pure. Then you
Yeah.
have the Lumbee, which are a mix of way back, a tribe of Indians that I should say natives that took in runaway slaves,
Yeah.
and their blood was mixed. That's the
Yeah.
Lumbee. So
Yeah.
it is not pure.
Right.
And then the Tuscaroran are the tribe that took in the runaway slaves, which they mixed with. That's what became the Lumbee.
Yep. And that's where some of these black folks basically roll on. It's just like, oh, I'm Native American because my great grandfather, her mother, had sex with a Native American, and so now I'm Native American.
Okay, so you have to actually show lineage to prove that you're native, and it has to be at least 1/10 or more to qualify.
Yeah.
And then that qualifies you for a whole lot of stuff that nobody else gets.
Yeah. It's like my what is it? It's my great grandmother was a Native American, but it's like a tribe up in Nova Scotia, Canada, and I can't even pronounce it. Do I consider myself Native American? No. It's not. I'm not. I don't. I feel I don't have enough of that blood in my system to consider myself a Native American.
So you consider yourself too many times removed from the blood?
Yeah.
And you don't have 1/10, even though it's only 3 generations?
No, it's not 3. It's excuse me, it's 4. It's they're messed up. It's 4 generations back.
Okay.
So
But
that
to a
would be,
certain, sorry, but to a certain extent, you can you not claim not all the rights and privileges of
yeah.
Well, yes, you
no,
can. If you're 1/10, yes, you
if
can.
you, yeah, that's what that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's basically kind of figured out. It's like 1/32.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
that's
'cause
that's not enough to qualify.
You're just an American, right?
Yeah,
Kind of like me.
yeah,
I'm a 3rd generation Italian, but I'm American, right?
Yeah.
My heritage is something different than my nationality.
yeah. My grandfather was born here. My great grandfather on
Big difference.
my mother's side was born in Italy. So that's doesn't go too far back there. But on my father's side, it goes back a lot further in this country.
So when
it's
we
quite
start
weird.
talking about generations, the first part of your family that came to the US are not considered a first generation. It's their children that are born
Ah.
here considered the first generation. And then their children are the second and theirs are the third. So I'm in the 3rd generation in the
Yeah.
US.
Yeah, I'd be the 3rd also on my mother's side.
Yes.
But on my father's side, I have no idea because it just I couldn't get anything back further than the mid 1700s in our family tree.
Well, to be honest, mate, that's a pretty good effort to get back that
Yeah.
far.
We actually have a family crest. And there's 2 areas in Italy where our family comes from. So we can be actually traced back to northern Italy.
Yeah, my family. It's I can't remember the name. I was told the name of the town, but it's somewhere around Naples. That's where my family originated.
Naples, Sorrento.
I don't even remember. But I was stationed in northern Italy.
Yes, I remember you. I remember you telling us. Yes.
Yeah, and I'll be back there next August.
So Italy got hit pretty hard by, I won't mention it, by the health the health emergency that the world had. They got hit really hard. I think it's because they're such a social people and they're so closely located to one another.
Yeah.
They couldn't hardly get around it, right?
No, and plus they have such an abundance of, I hate to say this word, illegal aliens there too. There's a lot of people coming up from Africa and stuff like that. So they can't monitor their borders as good as in other countries for some reason.
Oh, just hop over the mountains. You're good.
Yeah.
That's what we did. We went on our European tour when I was a kid. My dad was stationed in Germany, and we went on a European tour, and we just went through Swiss.
Yeah.
We went through Switzerland, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, I went through Switzerland heading up to Germany. Went up there for a concert in Nuremberg.
Nuremberg.
What sort of concert in Nuremberg?
It was the Monsters of Rock Festival.
A special concert?
Yeah, just for you. It was
in Nuremberg, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was at Zeppelin Field.
Hello, Paracord.
Paracord. Hello, darling. I've let you in and I neglected to talk to you. I'm so sorry. My light fell over and it's all going tits up at the moment.
Tits up?
Tits.
Now, talking about the Moors now, Devon Bay has claim that the Moors were here before the Native Americans. Do any other Moors claim that, or is he just the only crackpot?
The Taj Tarik Bey followers all claim that.
Yeah.
Taj Tarik Bey is the leader of that Moorish movement.
Okay.
So everybody follows him.
And that's crazy. I mean, come on. You just
So-
have to look at Native Americans and then look at Asians, and you can see the resemblance.
Well,
Yes.
so what,
You know, the
where did the
cheekbones
Inuit
and-
come from then? Somebody explain that to me.
The what?
Inuit.
No.
That's the Alaskan natives. Inuit.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
what
I
they're
have no idea.
Walked over from Asia, I would assume, like
Yeah.
you said, the land bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, according to Devon, that the Moors were here when Pangaea was still
Yeah,
alive,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
Pangaea was what, 65 million years ago.
Yeah.
Humans have only been around for what, 60 to 70,000 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, if you go onto the website, the Moroccan World News website, and you search around in there, there are there's called modern Moors, and basically they go from very, very white people to some dark people. And during all my research and stuff like that, there's less than 24 of the modern Moors in this country, and the modern Moors, and I call them the Drew Ali Moors, had a clash. They clashed in like Ohio and either Indiana or Illinois. They had a big clash in one of those areas, and it was reported in the Moroccan World News. So the true modern Moors show no respect to these Drew Ali Moors. They just it's a disgrace.
Yeah, because I mean, supposedly, technically, Noble Drew, developed the Science Temple, which he didn't. But you have got, and you're not at home, are you? You're out and about.
I'm at work right now. I'm taking a break.
Yeah, because you have got one of the best slides about Moors. You know that slide you got with all those different faces?
Yeah.
And it goes from dark skin to
light skin. Yeah.
Virtually somebody from Norway.
Yeah.
So,
that's what Moors are. They're all different types of people.
correct me if I'm wrong, though, if you even know, but the natives of Illinois and Wisconsin, they have French blood in them, don't they? I mean, didn't they?
No.
They didn't at all. Not even in Illinois, where you find Perot Park, which is spelled Perrot and pronounced Perot as French. Are you going to tell me that the French didn't intermingle with the natives there?
They probably did.
Charles says yes, they do.
It was
Sean,
it was documented, yes, that they did intermingle at one time during the French Wars. That was documented. That there is something out there that does state that some of the native people that worked with the French did intermingle with several of the natives in that of the vicinity. Yes, that was kind of accurate. So yeah.
Okay. I thought I was right, but I wasn't absolutely 100%.
Yeah, Chuck, I'm going to have to I'm going to email you a news clipping that I did, or just go onto my video back what I did on like 2 or 3 videos ago about Noble Drew Ali.
Oh, I did see that one. I did see that one.
Yeah, I put a link in there and to the article, and you should read that. It's I mean, there's a lot of information on this guy. He's just I mean, I honestly believe he's probably one of the biggest pulled one of the biggest scams ever, and he's been dead for quite a long time.
Oh, yes, I've seen this before. This is a very interesting news article. Let me just pause there a second and share screen, click audio, click that, click that, and do that. And do that. Oops. Yeah, so this
go down to there's a link in there so you can go to that page itself.
Okay.
It's in the description. It should be.
No, it's not. Not in the description.
It should be in some of the comments. I put it in there. I know that.
No, it's nothing there, mate. It's definitely that one. I definitely remember that article.
Yeah. Yeah, don't play it because I hate hearing myself read. I'm like every but it's basically there was a 12 or a 14 and a 16-year-old girl that's mentioned, and he was having sex with the 14-year-old girl when she was 12.
Oh, there it is. Open tab. Loading. And just one minute. Let's do that.
And you can view it larger too.
Full page.
So comparatively, what are these Moors like in comparison to the cult? No, I won't say cult. To the group of people in Waco.
They are a cult.
How do they compare to the group of people in Waco where that were stormed by the government and basically obliterated? What was that guy's name?
David Koresh.
Yeah, that one. Are they comparative to those? I mean,
well, you only got to look at the incident a few months ago on I-95.
Yeah, Rise of the Moors. That's a fact.
Rise of the Moors.
There's over 40 different factions of this Moorish movement, and some are worse than others. You have this woman in Federal Way, Washington. Her name is Pauline Denise Ritchie, and she goes by the name of Light Tajiri Bay. She is a very horrible woman. Her followers are, I hate to use the word, some of them are uneducated, and then some of them are very low income. And if you follow Facts or Frauds, he just did a video on one of the women there. Her name is Montina Long, and she just got evicted from her house for following the ways of Pauline, and she's lost her kids. Then she tried to take her kids back and got charged for kidnapping. And it just basically they're an anti-government and anti-American group to the extreme.
Okay, so why don't they leave America then?
Because they think that America belongs to them.
Okay, but collectively, they could pull their money together and actually buy one of the islands that are for sale and just move there.
Again, a lot of them are low income and uneducated, so they're not smart enough to do something like that.
And I also think that America is Morocco, and that they're entitled
Yeah.
to be in Morocco, and it's their land. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, so that's
Nevaeh,
United
I'm
States.
surprised. Nevaeh, I'm surprised you haven't sort of come across this before.
Yeah, not in my circle.
No, no.
Heck, I've come up with the idea of them turning around and actually being deported if they want to turn around and say that they only go by the Moroccan ways and all this other stuff. Well, then they should be basically deported to Morocco and lose their actual U.S. status completely and just go back. But I'm pretty sure they don't want them over there either.
Well, they would get
Gonna
a
say, does
massive
Morocco
shock.
want them? Sorry, Chuck.
Yeah, so no, you're right. Does Morocco want them? No. Would they get a big shock if they were actually sent to Morocco or actually went to Morocco? Yes, they would get a massive kick in the ass because Moroccans would just go, sorry, who are you? What, you say what now? So Moroccans would just go, no.
Actually, I'm pretty sure they'd end up dead.
So it was mentioned earlier about people migrating to Italy illegally. And so they have an influx, I would imagine, of what we would call refugees, in a sense. If the people are running from something to be in a place that's safer for them, they really are refugees. If they're just going there because they want the life that they could be offered in that place, then they're illegal immigrants. So where do we draw that line?
Let me rephrase it. Italy has more open borders than we do. That's what I meant to say.
So the people that you said are leaving Africa, and there's an influx of those people to Italy. There's also actually a few years back, there was an influx of people from Africa fleeing oppression from Africa to Israel. And what Israel ended up doing was making refugee camps, in a sense, and welcoming them and placing them in these camps. Of course, they had rules to abide by. And if they didn't abide by those rules that Israel set up for them in these, and to be honest, Israel is, they're very clean people. So they're not throwing you somewhere in a sewage pit, right? They're not doing that. Right. So when people didn't report into their camp by a certain time of the day, they were put on a list for deportation.
Yeah.
Because there's a process that they required them to go through, just like the United States, which does not, by the way, enforce that process.
No, it's horrible right now.
Yeah, it's awful. And so along with that lack of monitoring, we have sick people coming into our country. And their sickness is, of course, being passed on to others that are citizens. So I have a big disagreement about not monitoring that more closely.
Yeah, it should be.
The Moors were just Moroccans, correct? And our people related to West Africans probably know that the Spanish were very close to the time. Yes, that's true. So choose to say they are them. When you hear a Moor speak, they will always fall back on the Spanish thing.
I could go down a rabbit hole right now, but I'm not going to.
Well, it's the deeper you get into this and the more factions that there are, I'm just happy that all of these people are not on the same page, because they'd be 100% totally dangerous. They'd be worse than the David Koresh thing that happened in Waco. I mean, you got the rise of the Moors in Massachusetts, there's another militia that I've been just keeping an eye on, and they're just Moorish militia going on. If you notice the nice picture I had in my last video, but it's again, it's if they were all on the same page, they'd be 100% dangerous.
So could we possibly then be looking at a repeat of Waco?
Possibly, but not to the extreme.
Let me just show.
Well, I'd
Mr.
like to think that they
Swindle.
learned from some mistakes that they made and try to change things up to be more
Okay. This is
compassionate in their approach.
Yeah.
How do I blow that up? How do I blow that up? Is it that one? Oh yeah.
Actually, Swindle, if you think about it, when you had your live yesterday, I actually kind of touched on that a little bit. Just me and you, when it came down to that situation, because they are actually trying to mobilize. If you think about it, a lot of them are heading right to Maine.
Yeah.
So they are turning around and trying to mobilize, but I don't see it working out in their favor, considering how stupid they've been getting lately.
No.
They've already screwed up quite a bit, so they're not really getting a chance to mobilize out in Maine.
Yeah.
If they were smart, because in the area that they're in, there are places, even in Maine, in small town Maine, there are places that are economically failing. If they were smart, they would go to those places and establish a community and then incorporate a town of their own in those places that are already economically failing. If they want to actually call themselves meaningful to something, then they would establish a community, and then they would become part of a process that enables communities around them to progress as well. And so what happens in my mind with these people is they basically are so stuck on their own ideas that they're not willing to expand their focus to make that happen.
Yeah.
But here's the problem. There's one little thing about that. Them turning around and trying to establish themselves when it comes to Maine. I was up there in the early to mid 2000s, early 2000s, basically. And they did try to technically establish it in an area called Presque Isle. Okay, just a little bit northwest of that area. It's mostly all wooded area, and they were going to turn around and try to quote unquote establish themselves and turn around and make it their own little community. There's one little malfunction with that. Back in 2009, 2010, they got busted. Drug trafficking, meth lab. We're talking coke, heroin, pills, and weed. They were trying to grow out there.
That automatically negates any claim that they think they have.
Yeah,
When
they turned around
when
and
they
tried
do
to play
something
that.
that's illegal that could be harmful to community or nation, that negates any claim they make to anything.
Yeah, well, they tried to play that card and it didn't work out for them. Every single one of them that got busted, which was about 30 something people plus state police and local police departments in the area for that area, turned around and basically all got busted because they were all on the payroll. It was almost like turning around and watching Goodfellas on TV. You know what I mean? You know, the old mafia stuff. They were literally doing exactly the same thing that they were, that was done decades ago, which is kind of stupid because it really didn't make any sense. They turn around and try to say that you're going to be doing good and this and that, but ended up finding out that you're just doing exactly the same thing that you were doing in the cities, taking stuff that wasn't yours and turning around and doing drug deals. So they are trying to mobilize. They've been trying to do it since 2006, 2007. And I was living up there at that time, so I know about that because it was all over the bloody news and it wasn't hard to figure that out. They had the biggest drug bust in counties, pretty much 6 areas in one county. And it got traced all the way back to pretty much right down the road from where I lived in the city of Lincoln, all the way into Bangor and everything. They had so many people busted, it was ridiculous. The feds and everything, DEA, the whole 9 yards. I mean, the place was, it looked like they were having war games outside my door. So they have been trying, but they didn't succeed on that rest. But now they're turning around and trying again. Hence the rise of the Moors in jail, technically.
So, Nevaeh, just to answer your question, you said, are we possibly heading to a Waco? So let me add that. And again, let me just blow this up. Look at that image there. Moorish military. Al Moroccan jurisdiction. I'm not sure what kind of gun that is. Mr. Swindle, you're the expert on guns. What is that? Oh, he's gone. Oh, we're all having a great chat and he's disappeared. That I'm no expert on guns. Is anybody an expert on guns?
I could throw it out there. It looks like an AR-15 assault.
I was
M14 possibility.
I was going to say an AR-15. That would be my take on that. But yeah, so
I'd have to see that. I'd have to see it a little closer. I'm doing this by cell phone, so it makes it a little bit tough for me right now.
Okay, well, I've zoomed it up as much as I can, but yeah, Nevaeh, you're asking, are we heading towards another Waco? I think there's your answer, to be honest.
AR-15.
Yeah,
AR-15 semi.
That's what I would have gone with, to be honest.
That's what it is. That's the same gun that they found that he had on him when they got busted in Massachusetts
On I-95. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yep. That's the exact same gun. I'm looking at it from the stock head and the handle. So yeah, that's the exact same bloody gun.
That's about as yeah, I can't go any. That's the biggest I can get it. I could probably do that. I think I recognise it as an AR-15 from the from this bit here, from the stock. From the stock.
Yeah, it's the front end of it that's turning around and telling me. Yeah, that's exactly where I'm pointing.
Yeah, that bit. Yeah,
that's the exact same gun he had on him the day they got busted on the 95.
So hopefully that answers your question there. Oh, no, we don't want that. Oh, go away. No, we want that. There we go. Whew, you know, my ugly mug splattered all over your screens, folks. So let me just
I'm back.
that down. So we just make sure tomorrow when I boot this up, I don't get scared with my own fucking face. All right. So there you go, Nevaeh. That's the Moors.
Well, I appreciate the education. Yeah, I don't have that kind of exposure. If I go somewhere, I'm usually by myself. If I travel by myself, and when I camp far away from people. So.
Oh my God, you travel. Oh, she's a sovereign citizen, folks. She travels.
That doesn't mean anything.
That
means point A to point B. However, I get there. Whether it's flying, bicycling, horseback, buggy, car.
Here we
if
go.
It, I can drive a buggy.
She travels in a vessel, people, from point A to point B.
That's right. But when I'm behind the wheel, I'm driving.
You've heard it here first, people. Live exclusive on Chuck Chases Fact live stream. Nevaeh is officially a sovereign citizen. She travels
Well,
from point A to point B in her vessel.
and
Has to have that
and the
conveyance
cat. I
running.
guess you have to include the cat in that. She goes with me when I go.
I'm definitely shutting up.
You got a sovereign catizen. That was
A
funny.
new term. Catison.
Sovereign catizen.
Mm.
Love it. Oh,
So tell me,
I'm on a roll.
let's catch up with you, Chuck. What have you been up to yourself?
My little darling, have been. So as I have you watched the video? Have you watched my
I
latest video?
did. I enjoyed it.
Thank you very much. That is much appreciated. Thank you so much. That means a lot from you. But yes, I had a big hiatus. I had some issues. Then I just totally lost my mojo. I had all the time in the world, and I was just looking through YouTube, and I just couldn't do it. Then I got a job and started working like really long hours, and couldn't do anything. But now things have kind of slowed down a little bit, just a tad. But now I've got all the time in the world. Well, not.
Do you ever think about going back to New Zealand?
That's all. I did. Do you know what I did?
Did you?
I did. About just before I got the job. So I started the job 3 months ago on the 14th of July, and probably about a month before that, I thought, shall I go back to New Zealand? But then the problem in New Zealand. Excuse me, I've got the burps. Problem with New Zealand is that money is, and I know life is not all about money, but money does make the world go round. Oh, that's a great title for a song. It'll never last. But money is fairly important. It gets you, guess what, from point A to point B in your vessel. But it's just a little bit tight in New Zealand. Just a little bit. There's just not enough.
You could slum like the tourist and stay at a hostel.
A hostel, staying in a hostel could be more expensive than like seriously buying a house. And
depending on who's there and what they want to take from you.
When I first came to WA, I stayed at like a backpackers, and I lost a few bits and bobs. I didn't have much, but I lost it, and it was pretty expensive. It turns out that like renting a room or renting a house was a lot cheaper than staying at a backpackers.
Yeah. So you didn't go, you just thought about it.
I thought about it. It crossed my mind. I sort of and ahed. Being a Libran, that's what I did. I sort of weighed it up. And no. And then, of course, I got the job and, things turned out sort of good.
And now you're settled back into.
And now I'm back. Boom!
You're back.
I'm back.
Well, then I'll be looking forward to seeing you more often.
Miss Tar says, come to California.
No, don't go to California. It's about
No, I don't.
Don't go to California.
Boom. Oh, was that a pun?
Go to California. Yeah, do that. It's like being in New Zealand. It's a daily earthquake.
Does it Miss Tara, does it earthquake in California? Oh, that's scary.
I'm serious. It's a daily earthquake. Just like New Zealand, daily earthquake.
Don't come to Iowa. What's wrong
Do
with
you remember
Iowa?
those? When you were in Porirua, remember? Oh, you weren't there. That was a year later. I'm thinking of the timeline here. I think you came after that. You went to New Zealand after we had 13 days of rolling earthquakes that summer.
When I was in Porirua, yes, I will confess I didn't Oh, there was one. Apparently, actually,
It
there
was
was.
when it hit the hill. It hit it like a sledgehammer.
Yeah, yeah.
I was up on the hill when I was going to college over there.
Yeah, there was one, and we were in class next day. Did you feel it? I was going like, no. I was like,
No, because the
I was
reason why
dead
you
to the
don't
world.
feel it in Porirua like you do further north, like Paraparaumu or Fitirea, is because that silt, right? You can feel it on silt a lot more than you can on rock. And because Porirua is rock, when it hits the rock, it stops dead in its tracks.
Ah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
it's like a sledgehammer. Yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah.
Absolutely nobody, PJC. Nobody. I kind of took. He put that up on the I can't remember, it was on Discord. So I copied and pasted it, and I got slammed for it.
Uh-oh.
So it was just
So what
it
are you
was
doing
just
with the rest of your evening?
it was just funny at the time. So yes, the rest of my evening. Here we go. We have the outtake video. It has finally uploaded. If I can get back to it. Has it uploaded? Yes, it has. Here we go. So here is, oh God, adverts. Jesus, who put adverts on? I certainly don't get the revenue from that. That's a fact. All right. So what we'll do, we will share screen again. Share the audio, share the screen, share. Put that in there. All right. So this is my the video that I've put together over the last 2 days. This are the outtakes. I've got to admit, when I was putting this together as well, I was tittering because, no, I'm not going to say that, but some of them are really funny. My regular subscribers will remember that this channel used to pump out videos quicker than a sovereign citizen can say, name and badge number, and quicker than a so-called Moor can say, my nationality is Moorish. Now, Herbert doesn't speak like that, but it just, for some reason, that voice just came to me. I don't know why. I don't know how. Well, I am pleased to announce that I am back, and I will be producing, and I will say that again. Bit more zest, bit more pizzazz. G'day, and welcome to. Welcome back. G'day, and welcome back to Chuck Chase the Facts, where we look at strange things on the internet and YouTube. Firstly, a massive hello and a massive thank you. G'day, and welcome back to Chuck Chase the Facts, where we look at strange things. G'day, welcome. G'day, welcome back to Chuck Chase the Facts, where we look at strange things on the internet and YouTube. First of all, I would like to thank welcome. G'day. So you see how much work goes into making a video like this? Certainly the videos that I make.
Bloopers are a great part of a video. If you put it at the end of your main one.
I thought about that, but unfortunately, actually putting this bloopers video together, I won't say it took as long as the actual video, but it took me about an hour an hour or so to put this together. So to put this together and then whack it on the end of, and it would also make it a long video because
I love
the original.
bloopers. They're so
Uh, I am so surprised. I put up the Hot Fuzz outtakes. It's got less than 400 views. Everybody loves Hot Fuzz, and I've got the official outtakes. Those videos normally get like 500,000 views. Seriously. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with people, honestly.
carry on.
Jeez.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good day.
G'day. Sorry. G'day. I normally go that way. G'day.
You said it so many
Right.
times I had to
Okay.
say it.
Welcome back to Chuck Chases the Facts, where we look at strange things on the internet and YouTube. First of all, I would like to welcome and give a massive thanks to those Then I got the new job. I was working lots of hours and I just couldn't produce anything. However, that was really bad timing. G'day and welcome back to the show. As I mentioned in the introduction there, thank you very But I thought your full-time job was preparing secured and TDAs and 1099s. I thought that's what you did for a living. Or not what you did for a living. Secured party creditor. A business marketing company based in New South Wales in Australia have slogans. I think suggesting that people are trying to get shit for free. You're not really listening to people, are you? I think talking about your customers saying that they want shit for free isn't really going to satisfy them.
Is nobody else laughing at this? Because I'm pissing myself.
The company from New South Wales
Yes,
that I've
I'm
been talking
laughing,
about
but
also has a slogan for this.
Neither.
Enthusiasm at work. Act enthusiastic and you will soon feel enthusiastic. It pays. Oh, no, it doesn't. The same company that I've been talking about from New South Wales has a slogan to match this one. So, of course, I've been through Justin's channel
Oh, this is fun. This section is really, really funny.
So, of course, I've been through Justin's channel like a hot vindaloo and 10 points on a Friday night with your mates. So, of course, I've been through Justin's channel just like the morning after a night. So, of course, I've been through Justin's channel just like the morning after a night. So, of course, I've been through Justin's channel
So I've been through Justin's channel like a hot vindaloo after 10 pints of lager. Son of a bitch. So, of course, I've been through Justin's. If you can contact them to, verify this testimonial. So, in my eyes, in my personal eyes, Now, I will admit that this testimonial is, a little bit. I must admit that this testimonial is at least better produced. Smart looking gentleman sitting in front of an office window with a beautiful view. That's the word I'm looking for. View. The word is view. Oh my God.
I was laughing hard at the hot vindaloo part. People that don't eat Indian cuisine wouldn't have a fucking clue.
No, they haven't got a clue. They haven't got a clue what a vindaloo does to you. Seriously. Because I've only had vindaloo once, and guess what? It went right through me. See what I did there? But I mean, I love hot and spicy. Ooh, it's just something about it just warms the cockles of your little heart. Really.
Yes, well, I'm not sure why that vindaloo went, from the top floor to the bottom floor in a hurry.
Mm-hmm. In a
like the
cables, like the cables were cut at the top.
I don't know how else to put it, but anyway, maybe it was just a bad dish, or you just ate too much of the gravy. You're supposed to, have a little bit with rice. The rice is the binder.
The naan bread. It's the key is the naan bread. You've got to have a good.
Yes, you definitely have to have the naan. I keep it in my freezer all the time.
And unfortunately, New Zealand and Australia fail a big. If they were on America's Got Talent, New Zealand and New Zealand and Australian naan bread would fail. They'd be kicked off within seconds.
Gordon Ramsay did a thing on that.
Did he really?
Yes,
really?
Did. Yes, he did. He tried out Indian food and turned around and tried it out in 2 different areas. One was definitely New Zealand, and he could not even deal with it. He said it was like trying to chew on a shoe. That it was that he did not like it at all. He said, when did you guys cook this today? You definitely didn't cook it right or make it right, because honestly, I felt like I was trying to chew on my shoe. I was like, oh crap.
Yep. Down here in the southern hemisphere, very, very sadly, naan bread is.
That's actually when naan is tough like that, it's because the dough has been overworked.
Yep, that's part of the reason why he didn't like it. Come to find out that it wasn't just overworked; it was brought in.
Oh, it was brought in. Okay, so they didn't actually make the dough there.
Oh no, they did make the dough the second that they tried it the second time, and the person that was making it didn't do any better than what they had store bought, so to speak. He was like, what am I eating? He said, now it went from turning around and tasting the shoe to tasting the bottom of my shoe. I was like, oh my God. That's
my gosh. He is brutal, isn't he, though? I love watching him.
I have Hell's Kitchen on my television at the present time.
but it's honest and brutal.
Yeah.
It's not I'm just not going to rip the shit out of you just because I can. I'm actually going to be honest with you and just say, this tastes like shit. Because
he's
guess
pretty
what?
Blunt and to the point.
It tastes like shit. So fair play on that score. But this is nearly finished. Nearly finished. Both of these testimonials, and I'm not sure if you did, was the very there you go. That's it.
Where did that last word come out of? It sounded like you let that demon out on that one, man.
I just lost it. Honestly, I was getting towards the end and I was getting excited and I just went, oh, what are you? An idiot sandwich. I've got that somewhere. I think I've got that. I'm pretty sure I've got that.
So what's your plan going forward? How often are you going to stream?
Look, I can stream probably every weekend, but it's just bringing out those, just actually sitting down and doing what I've just done, doing the script, doing the recording, doing the thing. So a video will probably be every two. I'm going to stab it every 2 weeks just to kind of ease myself into it. But seriously, that mojo, it's actually back. I just felt so good making that video.
So your creative juices are running right now. You could turn that into something, but don't do it. Just don't do it. Anyway, I'm going to get off of here. I'm so pleased to see you, and I did enjoy your video and the bloopers.
Thank you. I appreciate that, and that means a lot coming from you. I really do appreciate it.
We will chat again soon. Reaper, you take care as well.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
All right.
And
Everybody
you as well.
in chat? Yeah, I got to get to, I got 3 more tanks to do water changes. So I better get on to it. Everybody in chat, hello and goodbye. And enjoy the rest of the stream.
All right. Thank you, Nevaeh. Take care.
All right. Bye, Chuck.
Bless you. I've got idiot sandwich somewhere. Where have I got idiot sandwich? What are you? An idiot sandwich?
Yeah, 2 pieces of bread across her head. I remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I know I've got it, but
Yeah, that one's due to show up on my binge watch here at this point.
I've. So the problem is, my hard drives and not my hard drives, but my drives, my C and my D and my E and G, they're all over the place, and I haven't named them properly. But I've got that somewhere. It's a great one. It's a great one, but I just cannot see it. Where are you? An idiot sandwich. Yeah, I love that one. Chuck, you do have a green screen. I do have a green screen to play with. Let me turn the camera around and show you. There's my green screen. So, but the reason, what I was thinking the other day, what I was thinking the other day was I was going to turn this desk, let me get the old scarf in there. Got the old scarf in. I was going to turn the desk around and have the camera pointing at the green screen, but then I don't get this. And I love this. I love this is like my personality. This is my life. This little shelving unit here. You know, I got my AFL. I got my medals. I got my hats. I got all my caps. I got Mini Chuck. What am I going to do with Mini Chuck? Joe, what am I going to do with Mini Chuck? Where's he going to go in the green screen? That's all I'm saying. So you want to make Mini Chuck redundant? You want me to kick him to the curb? Is that what you're saying?
I have that clip if you want it.
Oh, have you
but
got
I
it?
don't- Yeah, I have the clip.
I can.
I don't
Right,
know
you can either send me a link or you can.
Let's see.
I can
see
share
the
your
link, but
screen.
I don't have a. That's the link, but I don't have a wrench. So that's the only way I can send it.
You haven't got a wrench.
You never gave me one.
What the fudge?
I never
I-
asked you for one either. To be honest.
I have got so many. Why is my chat so big? I've got to reduce that down a little bit. Why haven't you got a wrench? I thought you had a wrench.
No, you never. I've never asked for one, and I never. So I never really got one. I've never asked you for one. Never.
Right. Well, guess what? Try that now, baby.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's try repasting it and see what happens. Oh, there it goes. And that's the one that is on there. They had several other ideology ones to it, but they didn't work. I checked out, I think, 5 of them before I turned around and saw this one. This has got to do with him, Hell's Kitchen, when they were doing the cafeteria setup. That's the actual one.
This is a celebrity one as well, isn't it?
I think so. It was 6 years ago, so I know it's in one of the episodes on Hell's Kitchen. I just can't remember exactly what season yet. They're working on finding that. Trying to figure out which season that was.
Literally going to try and take that. All right, got some nice comments coming through on the actual video. That's lovely. Romeo says, literally going to try and take that enthusiasm slogan to heart. Yeah.
Here's the
What do
other.
you mean?
Let me see if I can. Hey, you there?
Just going to be okay. G'day. Hi, Chuck. Très
That's-
content.
That's one, and here's number 2. This one's a shorter version. It's only 3 seconds. There's 2 of them. I'm pretty good at doing it this way. That's the shorter one. That should be a lot easier if you ever wanted to turn around and use that in one of your videos. That one's the shortest one. It's 3 seconds long.
Okay. All right. We've got some stuff coming through here. Right. We need some more people on the panel. Come on, folks. Oh, there it is. There it is. Right. Okay. Let's add screen. Let's boot that up here. Unmute that. Are you ready, people?
What are you? An idiot sandwich.
Okay.
What are you? An idiot sandwich.
Yeah, that was Celebrity Hell's Kitchen, if I remember correctly. It was great fun. It was very funny.
Yeah, I think it was the celebrity one, but I can't remember. I'm trying to find the episode, but I'm not finding the episode at this point.
No, it was. I'm trying to think who else was in there. And I saw. I can't remember if it was a documentary or it was an interview about that Hell's Kitchen, because it was. Oh, James Corden was in it. James Corden, and because he was battling against that girl, and that's why I know it's celebrity, because James Corden was in it, and there was a. I don't know if it was an interview or just sort of a bit of a chat, but they had. I think it was her, and she said they had great fun doing that. He just grabbed this piece of bread and just made her an idiot sandwich. That's funny. I love it. I love it. Honestly, I do. Right, what's this one? Let me just get rid of a few tabs here. I've got quite a few tabs open. I've got WhatsApp open for some reason. I don't know why I've got that open. Get rid of that. Get rid of Mrs. Swindles. Get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And here we go. Oops. Oh, no, hang on. Oh, shit. Too many buttons. Too many buttons. Oh, that's handy. Right.
For the mid-afternoon naps.
What's this one? Let's look at this one. Okay. All right. That's good. I like that one. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here.
What are you? An idiot sandwich. Idiot sandwich what? An idiot sandwich, Chef Ramsay.
It's classic. I don't know what she is. Does anybody know? She looks like a journalist or a anchor woman or something. Does anybody know exactly what she is? Bring that back there. And right, we need to get some more people on this panel. We need to have some more laughs. We need to expand our conversation level. Right, we need to get some more people on this panel. We need to have some more laughs. We need to expand our conversation level.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Right.
That was me.
I was going to say, I thought it was me. I was like panicking.
No, that was me. I was turning around and I'm going between two screens, and I forgot I had the volume on the computer. My fault. Yeah, that last one is the minute and 40 seconds long. This is the one this is what Julie Chan and James were in. So it does show the actual whole thing here.
That's it. This is the one I was
And
thinking of.
That's the one I was looking for.
Talk show hosts will square off in epic battle between late night
Julie may be on the talk, but she is all talk.
and daytime.
I'm ready for this. James Corden, he can suck my.
Mm-hmm.
Did she just say that? Well, she didn't.
She did,
because
actually. Yeah, she did say it. They had to bleep it and blur out her mouth so
Blur
people didn't lip read.
See, I remember years ago that people used to bleep words out, but they'd go. So you knew exactly what they're saying, but nowadays, because people are so freaking hypersensitive, we don't want to get offended by anything, like we have to have lattes without swear words. It's like it's life, Cupcake. It's life, Princess. Just suck it up.
Suck it up, Buttercup. Live with it.
It just I've got to break this up because I'm going to get stricken otherwise.
Hell's Cafeteria.
Right, you two order on 2 omelettes, 1 plain, 1 with bacon, please. Let's
Yes,
go.
chef, chef.
Come on! Speed up! How do I open the egg? I don't know how to. Useless.
They'll show total dedication.
Where's Corden?
I don't know, chef. I don't know.
What are you doing, young man?
It looks like he's gone out to Subway. Yeah, I can't be doing this. I'm just going to grab a Subway. Yeah. So carry on without me. I wonder what magazine he's reading though.
I don't know. I didn't actually catch that part when that happened, what he was reading. I was going to try to, but I never did.
That's funny though. All right, so we like I say, we got to break this up a little bit.
Taking a break.
Failure is not an option.
What in the is that? You got mad! Eat it then!
Oh, Oh, bless. Oh, bless. It is funny though. I mean, what do you know about this? Was it done for charity, or was it just done for one of the channels?
I think it was just part of basically a comedy skit that they did because of everybody was at the time was watching Hell's Kitchen all the time.
So he jumped
had
on board
him in
and
on as a guest. Yeah, so he came in as a guest, and they decided to turn around and basically make it a comedy skit and put it together that way with him doing what he normally does on Hell's Kitchen, acting the way he does in a matter of speaking, and them basically goofing up like what the contestants did on Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, fair play to everyone. Sorry.
Yeah, it was absolutely funny. Okay.
What are you? An idiot sandwich. Idiot sandwich what? An idiot sandwich, Chef Ramsay.
They will do anything to win.
Squawk like a pigeon. I don't think pigeons do squawk, Chef. Squawk.
You can tell how the comedy part all came together because of the way it worked out. You know, the foods that he prepared in Hell's Kitchen was one of them was pigeon, so he turned it around to literally make it work out to squawk like a pigeon. So this way, it was all comedy. It was a good comedy routine.
But
I mean, yeah, it took them weeks to get this whole thing put together the way they did, actually, from what it was told.
See, there you go. That just proves my point about making videos.
Yep.
It doesn't happen like that. That's fact.
Nope.
Oh.
Like a pigeon.
I can swing at
Pigeons don't squawk.
I know.
Oh my god, that's funny. Oh, chickens.
If you notice what she's wearing, if you notice what they're wearing, they're both wearing oddball, basically, chef coats, and they're both. The color scheme was supposed to be men, women, blue team, red team. If you look at it, it's the opposite.
She's got blue and he's got red. Oh,
he's got that. Yeah, the idea was basically, because she's the tough bitch, she's a man now. He acts like, if you look at the way he acts, he's acting like the girl. So it was kind of a gender swap part of it as well.
This is hilarious.
See how they.
That is
Get out!
most anticipated television event of the year.
Get the out of here! That's my show.
See how
so this is it's the James Corden the Late Late Show. Oh, what a great name for a show. Who'd have thought that?
Yep. And if you look at the ending there, it shows what it says, Hell's Cafeteria, and it's
Hell's.
Oh, look at that.
See? It
That's fantastic. That's hilarious. Hopefully we don't get busted for that. Hopefully.
No, you broke it up quite a bit. And honestly, I mean, it's over 5 years old, so come on.
And please, YouTube, we only used it for entertainment value and to have what we call shits and giggles. Oops, probably can't say and giggles, so we'll say sheets and giggles.
We did it for our entertainment and our laughter.
Our little family we got going here. So
yep.
Don't you dare take money off me, you bastards.
Leave my people alone.
Yeah, my the $2 a month I get.
Well, that's more than what I get. I'm lucky if I get 2 cents.
Mate, send me your bank bank account details. I'll send you some money. Don't you worry about that.
I don't have a bank account.
Oh, dude.
The only thing I got, which oddly enough, I actually got working again, which I'm surprised, is my PayPal. I am not even kidding you. And that don't have squat in it, but $3. And I had to test it, asking my sister, oddly enough, if she can turn around and put some in it.
Okay.
Because I didn't think it worked anymore because I haven't used it in, 5 years?
Oh, no. It stays there.
Yeah,
it's kind
I
of
had
like
no idea of that, though. I had
it's
no
kind
idea.
of like an old bank account, you know, unless you actually physically either call somebody or go there and get in there and go through all the loops and fucking click the buttons and everything and actually close it, then yeah, it'll just sit there. Well, you and I will talk privately off air and discuss that. So now, an idiot. I'm just getting. Are you calling me? Is she calling me an idiot? Is that what she's doing?
No, I don't know. Miss Tara, what do you mean by that? Because now you got me questioning. Am I the idiot? Yes, I am. I can say that for a fact.
No, I'm the idiot. You're not the idiot. I'm the idiot. I'll take one for the team. That's all
Hey,
right.
we could both be it. I mean,
Yeah. There's probably two
we could work with
villages.
it.
Well, there's probably two villages around the world missing idiots, and here we are.
They didn't find me yet. Good. Oh, wait a minute. I'm online. They're going to find me soon. Drag me back.
Yeah, well, we're both actually pretty smart because we're not using our real names.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. You asked who the girl. Oh, the girl's the idiot. Oh. I thought she was calling us an idiot then. She's getting a bit sassy, that Miss Tara. She's getting a bit sassy, that Miss Tara. She really is.
I've been called worse. I can say that.
Like 15 years in police, I've been called a damn sight worse. That's a fact. Oh, yes. Oh, I went all Elvis then. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right. I've got to get rid of that screen and bring it up.
Coffee too much.
Not that screen. Not that screen.
Get my knee to work.
Chickens. Why are people confusing me? There we go. Wrong. Back one. Forward one. Stop that. Okay. So, would anybody else like to come and join the stream?
Yeah, please. We're getting lonely.
Yeah, kind of are. No, it's just good. I'm honestly, I feel a bit self-incredulous. The Hornet Owl Bay. I think you mean the Hornet Owl Bay. Good day, the Hornet Owl Bay.
Hello, Chuck. Hello, Reaper. How you guys are doing?
Good, mate. How are you? Thank you for coming up on the panel. Much appreciated.
Yep.
And how is life with you at this moment, sir?
It sucks.
Oh, okay. Well, that was the Hornet, so we'll say goodbye to him.
I can't believe I spelled that wrong.
Well, it kind of makes sense to me if you think about it, because we're turning around and trying to get rid of the L by anyway, so it kind of works.
L by.
There we go.
Chicken. There we go.
That's better.
Oh, just a smidgen of dyslexia there, but that's okay. This channel is open to all persuasions. You know, it doesn't matter if you can't read or write. It's okay. You're welcome here. It's
that A and that E is too close together, ain't they?
Oh yeah, it's only separated by like R and T.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, at least we got you laughing. So, what's the matter, the Hornet? What's troubling you so much?
You. I'm just kidding.
This guy? You're gonna allow this guy?
I had too much gummy bears.
Sugar rush! Sugar rush! I'm just going to talk to the producer again, just for a second.
That?
Seriously, are you going to let this guy in? Honestly, you're going to let this guy in? You are? Really? You and me are done. Seriously, finished. You and me. You can go. You can go. I'll tell you where you can go. You can go with your mate Phil Spector. Okay. You can go with Phil Spector, and that's it. We're done. All right. Sorry, we just had a.
You want some gummy bears?
Yeah, we just had a quick management meeting there. Oh, Jesus, what's that? Oh, that's a dog. That's a dog. Oh, hello, doggy. Oh.
Chuck.
He got
Sorry,
so
I'm a bit
bored
of a
she's
dog.
going to sleep.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, sorry about that. I wasn't expecting to turn around and have the camera still on. I thought I turned it off.
Pudge me, Dave. You got me good.
I didn't do it on purpose either. I just turned I'm like, oh crap, I didn't hit the camera button. I hit the wrong one. I hit the mic.
Well, that also proves a point and busts a myth that you and I have that scheduled. So when you do by accident and it still scares me, fuck me, dude. There you go. It's not scheduled, people. It's not programmed. That's real life. It's what happens.
Yeah, it's just a confusing mess on my end. Trying to do it by cell phone don't work easy when you're trying to hit a button and you end up hitting the wrong one.
Sugar-free gummy bears.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Well, that wouldn't be a gummy
some.
bear. Yeah, but that wouldn't be a gummy bear. If it's sugar-free, isn't the whole point of a gummy bear to have sugar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this ones do have sugar.
Sugar-free gummy bears running around and sniffing 6-year-old socks.
What the hell?
Yeah, that confused me just a little bit there. What the fuck is 6-year-old socks got to do with?
Something that's been worn constantly by a very sweaty friggin' basketball player and never washed. Think about it. Yeah, that's why I think gummy bears are like this.
Gotcha. Just cottoned on. Cottoned on, gate, socks, cotton.
You just caught on.
Cottoned on, cotton.
Close enough.
You see what I did there?
Yep.
THC gummy bears. Ooh.
The kind of gummy bears that'll turn around and melt in your mouth and mess up your brain. Best ones around.
Yeah,
there you go, Hornet.
Great to have. Those are great to have when you're watching cartoons.
Hornet, do you fancy a bit of THC gummy bear? But wouldn't they make you hungry?
I have the
Would
big
they make
ones.
you hungry?
Oddly enough, I think they would make you hungry. I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
I haven't.
pretty much.
I've never touched them. So.
But isn't that what THC is? Doesn't it? Like that's basically
THC is yeah, it's basically the oil's weed oil
Yeah.
infusion.
So you'd have a gummy bear and you go, oh shit, I'm a bit hungry. Hi, Domino's. Yeah. Yeah, can you send like a really, 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 really big fucking pizza, please? Thank you very much.
I know somebody that turned around and actually was eating
Pretty
those
much.
things, didn't realize they had THC in them. And the worst part about it is they actually called up 6 different restaurants and ordered like $250 in food from each one. Yeah,
Oh my
I thought
God.
I was like, what the hell? When I walked in the door, I was like, what the hell were you doing? He's like, dude, I am just hungry. I'm like,
He's
how
like,
this hungry? You got a crap load of, I even looked at the receipts. I'm like, you got over $200 in food here, man. You look like you're setting up a buffet in your living room. He didn't know what he wanted.
Yeah.
He just wanted it. I mean, pizzas, sandwiches, dinners. I mean, I'm not kidding you. His living room and his kitchen were loaded. We're talking stacks. I was like, you know what? We just call a couple of friends over and we can have ourselves a bloody party. All they got to do is bring the booze. We're in good shape. He's like, wow, dude, that don't sound like a bad idea.
yeah, let's go. Woo!
Yeah, and I found the container of the gummy bears, and I was like,
I know. All he's going is, all I ate was some gummy bears.
yeah, that's what he said too. I only had a few hundred. That's a big ass container. What the?
Yeah.
It was too. It was almost like a puffed cheese ball container. That size.
That's funny.
I mean, it was just a little bit smaller, but there's got to be at least like 1,000 of them in this thing, and he ate half of it.
Well, that's like,
Oh God.
Oh yeah,
wow.
0.3 milligrams each, and he went through half the container. I mean, yeah, being hungry wasn't the word. It looked like I had a restaurant there was a restaurant in the living room and kitchen. The refrigerator was empty too, so that says, oh, he went more than man. That boy went to Pluto. Man, that boy was flying higher than the same space shuttle can fly. Out. And he was out there, man. That boy was visiting Pluto that day.
Now, of course, we do have to qualify that Pluto, sadly, is no longer a planet. It is only a dwarf planet, declassified about 5 years ago. Bless it. Bless his little cotton socks. Oh, poor old Pluto. Poor old Pluto. Sitting out there on the edge of space, and someone turns around and goes, oh, do you know what? You're not actually big enough to be a planet, so you're just a dwarf planet now. Sorry about that.
So goes,
yeah. It's not fair.
I think they were looking at Pluto, but I don't think it was in space. I think it was a lot closer to home, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. I hear you. Right. I need to go and put the cat out. So I am going to who am I going to put in charge? Oh.
Put the cat out and he leaves. What the heck is that?
I'm going to put the cat out. I don't want to leave you alone. I'm going to have to stay here now. Oops.
No, go ahead and put the cat out. Everything's fine.
Cross medics. All right. Don't. As I
I'm
was
not running
saying.
away. Yeah, I'm not running off.
Oh, he's back. He's back. Whew.
You kicked yourself out or what here? What happened?
I don't know. I just went to a black hole.
I don't want to know which one because it ain't no.
Is the what happened to Chuck? Where did he go?
He's gonna go put the kitty cat out for him, and then he says he'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Let's take over his channel.
I've been trying to, but I ain't getting anywhere with it.
Yeah, we'll probably lose more views.
I wish I could. Honestly, I've been trying. I mean, I threw them all up there on the screen. That's the best I can do. I've tried so every other way, but I can't work with it. Dude, I tried turning around, throwing stuff up there. You know, this could be anything, but I couldn't find any way of doing it. I was like, shit. All right, I'll just post it, call it a day. There we go. There we go so far.
Yep. Yep.
What have you been up to besides no good?
Just watching videos like always. Pretty much.
Can't watch much on TV considering I only have the small Roku thing. So it actually does me pretty good, but there ain't much shit on it. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I don't even like watching TV anymore. I just watch the news and maybe football games, and that's about it.
Lucky if I can even catch the news. Because I had a hard time with that one considering the fact.
I just watch the weather.
Oh, actually.
Yeah, I just watch the weather. I don't watch anything else. So much drama.
Way too much craziness out there. That's for sure.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. I don't need to have headphones in anymore. Yay. Oh.
No, you can just get my ugly voice a little bit easier.
Oh, it's just through the speakers, it's just a little bit more pleasant. Just say you got to take a leak. No, I got to put the cat out. Oh, Jesus. Fucking, will you stop? Fucking idiot. Seriously. Do you want to seriously get this stream demonetized and probably taken down just because I'm keep going? Hey, caramba.
It gets demonetized when I'm on it. What are you talking about?
No, Joe, I'm a lot more classier than that. I'm a lot more.
I'm sorry, but I ain't got jewelry to put around my eyeglasses, so I can't look classier than this. I mean, it's the best I can do. I mean, they haven't found a bedazzler that can fix my face. I knew you'd say you couldn't say anything to that one.
No, it's because I know exactly what a bedazzler is, and that's actually quite funny. That's actually really quite funny. Yes, Mr. Hassan, I'm a lot more classier than that. Okay, I've got to put the cat. What I was thinking about the last time I just put the cat out, I was thinking, how the fudge did the cat get back in? Because all the doors and windows are closed. So I'm a bit confused. But there you go.
You didn't let him out the first time because we started having a conversation.
A frying pan to the face might work.
No, I tried that. It didn't work. That's why I look like this.
Oh, Miss T, really?
Cast iron works great for a lot of things, but it definitely doesn't fix my face looking any better. But I know where you got that from, Miss T. I definitely know where you got that. A couple of shows actually had that on it, so I can safely say I know where you got that from.
She's a shocker. She's actually becoming very more sassy over the last couple of weeks. I've noticed she's been popping up in my bloody chats and getting very sassy. She might need. Oh, you look great, Reaper. Let me bring that one up. You look great, Reaper.
I don't know. I think I look fairly ridiculous.
Well, we all, let's face facts, we all do, but we're just being very polite, okay? Let's just take it while you can get it, okay? So yeah, she's been getting a lot more sassy recently, and you know, she probably needs some. Yeah, no, I can't say that live on air.
What I should look like.
Whoa, jeez.
What I should look like. This is the end results.
Yes, you, Miss T, you've been getting a lot more sassy over the last few weeks, I've noticed.
I like 'em sassy.
All right. Boys, calm down. Let's not go there.
Hey, I'm being nice. I said it nicely. I didn't say it wrong. I said I like them sassy.
All right. So,
Mr. Lawler has arrived.
oh,
I just saw him pop in. Yep.
just bear with me a second. Bear with me 1 second. And where were you at bloody 8 p.m. Western Standard Time, dude? What happened to you? I was sitting here waiting, Mr. Lawler. What the fudge am I doing out of bed at this time of the morning? I haven't been to bed yet, sir. It's Friday night. Woo! Boop, boop, boop. If you're awake and if you're competent and if you're not driving, piss off. The link is at the top of the Dewberry. Come and join us. I dare you. I dare you. Mr. Gregory Lawler, one of Australia's finest exports. He's a great bloke. He's got his finger on the pulse of the Australian sovereign citizen movement, and he and I need to talk a little bit more because I feel a couple of more videos coming out of this guy. So come on, Mr. Gregory. If you think you're hard enough, come and talk to us.
Come and play with the big dogs.
Well, come and play with him. I'm not quite a big dog as yet. But do we not feel?
Big enough for my book.
Look what you got. Yeah. Oh, and guess what? You know what they say, when you poke the bear, you wake it up. Guess what? Morning. G'day. How are you? G'day.
Yeah, good, mate. How's it going?
It's going absolutely bloody marvellous, mate.
I'm just
Seriously.
waking up. And I see you on channel. I went, oh, shit.
Yeah. And where were you this morning? Or, not this morning, last night.
Oh, asleep, man. I got home from work, I don't know, 2:30 yesterday afternoon and fell asleep.
Fair comment. Fair comment, fair play.
Yeah.
But you're well. You're rested. You're all good. And
Yeah. I slept well last night for a change. Thank Christ. Bloody needed it after a week of getting up at 3:45 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
It's been knocking me around.
That'll do it to you.
Yeah.
That'll definitely do it to you.
Getting out of bed early is the curse of the working classes.
Oh, mate. Aren't we just?
Yep.
So what have you discovered over the last? You've got to stop smoking, dude. Seriously.
Oh, without my cigarettes, man, I'd kill the world. I'd be out there running little cars over all day long. That bastard didn't indicate. Smack.
Yeah, you with your little dash cam, it's like, what was that? Oh, it's just a Toyota Yaris. Don't worry about it. Should be right.
Well, I'd be aiming for Aldi drivers. They seem to be earning my wrath lately.
Audi.
Only the rich say Audi.
Well, guess what? I call it an Audi.
There's always an exception to the rule. Duh. The penny dropped. How have you been?
I've been great. You may not have seen it because you've been asleep, but I've done my first video in 6 or 7 months.
Oh, yeah, cool.
I'm back up and running. I've also got an outtake video as well, which I should, guys. How many people are watching? 10 people are watching. How many people think I should put the outtake video up there as well? So
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got an outtake video. So
magic. Yeah, well,
it's-
that intro that that Irish man made for me, for Toy, I forgot to bloody save it, didn't I? Yeah, and I haven't seen him on here since to say, please send it to me again, because if I had to get Terry to do it, and I had it on the thing, and I thought, oh yeah, you know, I'll get it off the thing once I've saved it, and then of course once I saved it and came back, it didn't have private chat anymore with the link on it, and I've gone, for fuck's sake. So no doubt he's offended that because I've been there live since then. No doubt he's all offended because I haven't used it.
Where's my intro that I gave him?
Yeah.
Right, he's going,
Yeah, the poor bugger.
So, if you are watching, Mr. Irishman, hello.
Fintoy.
Tintoy.
Fintoy. F-U-T-O-Y.
Oh, Fintoy. Oh, Fintoy.
Yeah.
Hey, Fintoy, if you're watching, if you are watching, which you're probably not, but hey, get back in touch with Greg, because this loser
lost it again. Believe me, I was very disappointed. Because that was cool, me coming out of the rock, holding the pipe. Oh, well.
Wouldn't be the first time.
No, that's for certain. Woken up in some strange places.
Oh, look, there's a million stars. Where the fuck am I? I don't know.
No, I reckon the worst was I woke up in a puddle of suspicious moisture in a flat in North Sydney one morning. I didn't have a clue where I was. Didn't know who these people were. Got out of the flat as fast as I could. Couldn't find my truck. I had to walk around until I found a telephone box to get the address of where I was. And it turned out I was in Potts Point in North Sydney. And unknown to me, I'd abandoned my truck under the Sydney Harbour Bridge. It was a very, very drunken night.
Oh, my God.
I only found my truck catching the train back into the city. And I looked down to the left, and here's this bright red truck. And I went, oh, there's my truck. Fuck.
Hey, look at that truck. Fucking looks like mine.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, it is mine.
Oh, yeah. It was a shocking morning. I'm sitting there thinking, how I'm going to ring the boss and say, I don't know where I left my truck.
That would have been a very tough conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have been a shocker. But the last thing I'd remembered was being in on the rocks in Sydney, in the Governor's Pleasure, and having 7 tequila slammers in a row, and everything after that became a bit blurry.
Just blah, blah.
Yeah. Except for the policeman on horseback that rode up to me in the middle of the rocks and asked me what the F did I think I was doing as I'm trying to roll a joint. And it was like one of those movies, man. You always go up and I see these horse legs and then slowly go up the horse to this cop sitting on the back of this horse going, what the fuck do you think you're doing? I'm going, rolling a joint, sir. He goes, get the fuck out of here. Fuck off, you moron. So I took his advice.
Straight to heart and joined.
Oh,
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Carry
sir.
away sideways, going, fuck, I nearly got busted. Well, I had got busted, but at least I didn't get arrested.
Jeez. And you kept your weed.
Yeah, so it was a win-win. But,
So so those rules were relaxed in 19. So that was about 1902, I reckon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the first time I've ever been accosted by police on horseback.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Horseman.
And he was such an angry policeman.
What a mighty fine steed you have between your legs there, sir.
It was a nice horse.
Hello. Oh,
yeah, it was just like a movie scene, looking up, seeing horse legs, and then just slowly looking up further and further to this cop on the back of the horse,
I-
going, "Oh fuck!"
like a Quentin Tarantino shot. So
Yeah, yeah, with the tunnel vision.
out of focus.
Oh yeah, I was blind.
Oh, it's a horse.
Yeah. And it's talking to me.
Oh,
Too much Mr. Ed as a child.
I was going to say, Mr. Ed is alive and well and living in Sydney, Australia. Up that joint out, young man. Yeah. All right, but apart from that, apart from the rest, you are obviously exceptionally well. You look great. You look like an entire country.
Yeah, well, I'm only cell block D.
Isn't it cell block H?
Oh, is it? Okay, the print's a bit small. No, I'm D. I'm in
Prisoner
Queensland.
cell block H. Yeah, come on.
Oh,
You're from
is it D? Is it?
You're from fucking Australia. You should know this shit. People have
I can't
researched
read
this.
the print on the map. It's too small.
People have researched this. It's prisoner cell block H.
Well, cell block
Used
H.
to give me roses. I wish you could again. But that was on the outside. Okay, I'm showing my age now.
That's it.
Ooh, on the inside. All right, I'm not going to go there.
The
Chuck,
English
you
will
ate some
get
of
the
my.
reference.
Oh man!
But the worst thing is it the worst thing or the best thing? No, the worst thing is that I say we. I wasn't here at the time when Prisoner Cell Block H came out, but then they resurrected it in the last last 5 years, 4 or 5 years, and they called it Wentworth.
That's it. Yeah.
So that was the name of the prison that we're in. And I mean, how much drama can you have in a prison? Seriously, in an all women's prison, how much drama can you have?
Drama and no sex. I mean, what the hell?
It's a
female prison.
win-lose. It's a win-lose situation. Drama, no sex. Drama, no sex. It's like you guys. What's that one? The Orange is the New Black. It's kind of the American version of like
the original
Wentworth.
Prisoner.
Yeah, Prisoner Cell Block.
And the English still rave about it. It gets repeats over there.
Crazy.
They love it. They can't get enough of it. That and bloody Summer Bay or whatever that stupid show with Kylie Minogue. It's still playing over there. Home and Away.
Neighbours. No, she was in Neighbours.
Oh, was she?
And she's back.
Is she? I thought
she's back. She's officially moved back to Melbourne.
All right, to pass away. The poor thing's died. She is. She's breast cancer's taking her out. Serious.
Bullshit. Yeah. She was on the news the other day. That was never mentioned.
Well, no, Kylie Minogue. Yeah, she's on her way out. Oh, or maybe I'm thinking of Olivia Newton-John.
No, that's Olivia Newton-John. I was going to say.
Yeah. Small, and blonde, cute.
Could sing.
Yeah.
Kylie's only a year older than me. So, if you're watching Kylie.
I'm available.
I'm only in Perth. I'm only 4.5 hours away.
Well, she'll be in lockdown.
Yeah.
See, Tassie went into lockdown yesterday.
I'd lock her down. That's a fact.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah,
so she
I'd lock
promised
her
not
down.
to sing.
I'd lock it in for 3 days. That's a fucking fact. Yes, Tassie. Yeah, they dropped into a snap 3 day.
Yeah.
Very shocking. Very.
Yeah, well, I mean, the little island's been safe, but the guy that did it to him evidently is a complete disregard to the whole thing and won't cooperate with the authorities as to where he went on his wandering. He escaped from hotel quarantine
Yes.
and tested positive for Delta virus and won't tell them where he went. So no option but to lock down the southern half of Tasmania.
So as we speak, there are a couple of boys on the way from the SAS in Great Britain with some towels and I believe about 16,000 litres of water. Rumour has it. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah. It took me a moment to twig the reference. Waterboarding!
Waterboarding! Yeah.
Yay! My favourite morning pastime.
Yeah, they'll get it out of him. I mean, and if they don't get the information out of him, they'll probably flush the COVID out of him. You know.
Yeah. Oh, I think he'll be going to jail for a while for his little effort.
Just a smidge. And also, if you beautiful people in America, God bless you, we love you. Mwah. But we had 2 people from the
Well, maybe not everyone in America. It's always that exception.
Chuck, you know you love it. Chuck loves it.
But
out of the 339,999 million people, we love you. Just that one person. Ow! Fucking stop doing that, you bastard.
And Dutch. I mean, we always need someone to feel sorry for, while we push our luxurious hair back and go, oh, yes, Dutch. Yes, I'm worried about my hair loss.
I actually had a haircut. Can you tell if I've had a haircut?
I can.
Not really.
I can. I can't work out whether to get mine cut or not. It's at that crucial point where if I let it grow just a little bit longer, I could have, for the first time in my life, a ponytail. But then I think old men with ponytails look ridiculous. So I think I'll get a haircut. Yeah. Go back to, I love it. I always just go into the barber and say, I want you to give me off the collar, off the ears, out of the eyes, and make anyone that I ask at a party if they got any weed get nervous.
And they're there with the scissors. Well, I'm not quite sure what you want, sir.
Good Lord.
Do you want a comb over? We can do a comb over.
No. My hair's still hanging in there.
Yeah, I'm still there from the front. I kind of look good there, but if I go that way,
I'm getting the Friar Tuck ball patch.
Yeah, I'm sort of getting there. So I just asked her to keep it long on the top, just enough to,
cover up. Well, mine grows like bloody grass anyway. So as soon as I cut it, another couple of months, it'll be need cutting again.
What sort of grass? Tumbleweed?
Well, you should see it first thing in the morning. It looks like tumbleweed, all entangled in the fence. That's the problem with growing your hair long. You wake up every morning with mad women's hair. It's just all over the fucking shop, and it sticks out. They've got thickish hair, and it just takes its own position, and then it stays like that for the rest of the day.
Oh, sorry. The style of women's hair. I was thinking you wake up with women's hair. That's.
I used to do that. I've learned not to anymore.
Folks, and he drives a truck, and he drives all over the country.
Yeah, you can imagine climbing out of a truck at a truck stop, and your hair's just fucking all over the shop, and people are just looking at you going, "Oh my god!"
No,
I'm not driving on the same highway as him.
No, that wasn't what I was thinking. That when you open your truck door, women's hair fall out.
No,
And
in
he
all
drives all over and he drives through deserts.
yes, in all my career of driving, I've only ever been approached by a lot lizard once in my life, and that was my last trip up north. And it was pissing rain, and this girl is knocking on the window of my truck, and I'm thinking, what the hell? And I wind the window down a bit. Yes. She goes, oh, I like truck drivers. I'm going, oh, that's good. And I'm thinking, what? I've got a fucking nut here. And then it twigs. I'm not real real quick on the uptake with women. And I thought, oh, it's a lot lizard. And she's gone, can I get in your truck? I'm going, no, fuck off. I'm going to work.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pay money for sex. Yeah,
Go
just
away,
fuck off.
run
Leave me
away.
alone.
Run away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jesus. Some
So
woman crawling in your truck.
So if we follow Greg's GPS over the last 5 years and look for shallow graves,
yes, there could be a few.
we might find a few missing people that we have here in Australia.
Yeah.
Blah,
It's
blah,
like
blah.
I picked up a really
Breaking
beautiful hitchhiker from Morocco, and she gets in and she goes, oh, rah, 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 I'm from Morocco. And I'm going, oh, yeah. And she goes, and I said, well, you'd be Islamic, wouldn't you? And she goes, yes. And I said, you're not a fucking terrorist, eh? You know me, Mr. Smooth. But she was a stunning little girl. He actually brought her home.
That's a great opening line, mate.
I thought it was. I thought,
That's
here's a pickup line. Are you a terrorist?
God, why are you single? I mean,
I can't work it out, mate. Well, the daughter's going into hospital on Monday morning to get induced. And so...
Has she still not had it yet?
No. And the 18th's the last day. They won't allow it to go beyond that.
No.
So, because, I mean, she's 39, so any delay becomes a high risk stillbirth. So they're going to induce on Monday.
Isn't she 2 weeks over? Or 2 or 3 weeks?
No, well, it's due. It's due on the 18th. And so they're going, right, 18th.
I'll stop you right there. No, I'm going to stop you right there. I'm going to stop you right there. Due on the 18th, as in this coming Monday.
Yep.
What a great day.
Why is that?
Awesome
it's your
day.
birthday.
What an awesome day to have a baby.
Yeah.
It's Chuck's birthday?
Yeah. Doesn't look a day
Chuck is
over
gonna be
67,
80?
does he? You're looking well there, old fella.
Chickens. I can't really be that rude on this channel, but
oh mate, you give the bloke a compliment and he gets upset. I don't know.
I don't need that. See, you want me to look?
There you go.
You want me to look 61? Keep doing that. Keep doing that, you bitch.
61? No, you didn't hear right. 67.
I heard 67. I just glossed over that one.
I said 80.
Yes.
Obviously, I didn't say a damn word. I just threw my face up there. That works every time.
There we go. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I will be on Monday. I will be 51 years old. However, I have declared, and I declared this at work today. We had a big company meeting. We did a projection meeting, and we were talking about this. I am technically still going to remain 49 until I do my 50th holiday trip. So technically, I'm still 49.
And where were you planning to go on your trip before COVID reared its ugly head?
I was due to roughly, what day is it today? The 16th.
Yeah.
About 2 days ago, 12 months ago, I was flying into Boston, and I was going to go from Boston to New York. I was going to spend my birthday in New York, and then I was going to go on to Philadelphia, and then down to Washington, and then travel back to New York to fly out. So that was the whole holiday. That was the whole premise. In fact, I'm going to show you. I'm surprised some of you guys haven't seen this before. I think some of you have.
No, neither. I've only just heard about that. But I assume that's a British parliamentarian. Well, Jack's gone now. It's our channel, folks. Let's take it down. Porn bomb. Oh no! I'm evidently famous for poo bombs. Oh,
I fucking heard that.
50th birthday tour of the USA, and they kicked you out of the country as soon as you arrived, didn't they?
I made t-shirts. I made t-shirts to wear, and on the back it's got my real name just above it.
Oh, and look at that! It's got your prison number. Oh, that's really cute.
Yeah, and just under that it says cell block H. But yeah, I made t-shirts, and I was supposed to be wearing this in New York on my fucking birthday. Ah, jeez. So I don't know. So I'm a bit
that's a little less frightening.
So, oh, fuck! Jesus! Ouch!
Happy Halloween.
It's not Halloween, is it?
Every day for me is Halloween.
I quite literally think I just had a heart attack. I think.
No, you had a fart. That's all it was. It was just a really, really big
pain
fart.
in the arm. Fucking hell. Oh no, the pain in the arm was lifting my muscles up to.
Lifting the schooners. Schooner's elbow.
Lifting the jimmies.
No, Jimmy will do it to you every time. Has anyone heard from Jimmy or heard of Jimmy?
No, not for
that's a worry.
A very, 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 very long time.
No, it worries me because he was a perennial pest here on YouTube, and quite liked it every now and again. Well, every time I went live or got on a panel, him popping up going, "Panel killer, panel killer." Don't quite miss it.
I do have to be honest. He did put me onto what's it called, VipBox. He did give me the green light to watch AFL wherever and whenever. So I bless him for that and thank him. So if he has departed us, I hope not. But
so do I. But he really sounded like he the symptoms when I last spoke to him. The symptoms he had, I recommended he nick off and get tested because it sounded so much like COVID. I just hope the poor bugger hasn't got it.
Well, I actually can't remember the last time I saw his name in a chat. I think
it's been a while.
I'm going to poke at, where are we now? October.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to have a poke at about 12 months. Would that be fair? 12 months?
Poke. Sorry,
yes, I'm not following. I'm going to poke at 12 months. No, I'm going to have a stab in the dark. The last time I saw him was at least 12 months ago.
No. It's a month or two since he was last rampaging through the net.
Okay.
And I'll have to get on to Steph. If anyone knows, she'll know. Him and her are pretty thick. Okay, I had my Aussie auditors having a crack at me about that, going, "Oh, thinking," and because I have a TH issue. and,
Are you ficking?
yeah,
What are
yeah,
you calling me
especially when I'm
fick?
tired, had a couple of drinks, it all comes out as, "I think I am."
I think I am.
Except for thee and thou. I can say those perfectly because Sister Mary
Oh,
Alphonsus kept me back one afternoon after school for an hour and a half and hit me with a feather duster every time I went flee. Whack, thee and thou, because she hated hearing me say the Our Father and screwing it up. And so she beat the living crap out of me. So now I can say thee and thou without an issue. But three and anything else with th is a stretch.
oh my God.
But it's amazing what flogging a small child will do.
Well, it gets you to. Are you promoting your channel? That's shameless.
Yes, I'm pimping myself out like a bitch. What else ain't new?
That's my favourite pastime, jumping on other people's pedals and going, "Come to Lawler's Corner."
That's Graham. That's shameless. Seriously. But because I love you so much, I will allow. Not that I go on Discord, or I went on Discord earlier on every channel that I'm in and go, oh, yeah, upcoming. Yep.
Oh, I've been pimping out people as well. I've been turning around and putting everybody else's channels up as soon as I can get a hold of them. Doing it on purpose. Heck, I did it with Swindle last night when we were on a different channel. I pimped out like 8 people into his.
Look, people that have creative channels, and I salute everyone because I was there 2 years ago. I was stood in that corner over there. Not stood, I was sat in that corner over there and created my first video, and I was shitting myself. And look at me now. I've got 15 subscribers. I'm so blessed.
15, you lying shite.
Oh, God.
Yeah, really.
You got to figure, I've been on YouTube for years, and I do mean years. I've been talking with DGen and everybody else like that through the chat only, because I was never able to turn around and really get out there. I only had like 6 people total for like 12 years.
Yeah, I know that feeling. I had my daughter and my partner, and any other family member I could con into subscribing. So I had my 6 subscribers for years, and then I started doing live, and that improved things.
Yeah, I couldn't sit there. I was sitting there and waiting to figure out how to get about it. I went on Swindle's channel once and turned around and figured out how to work the StreamYard through my phone, and that's how I started getting out.
Yeah,
using my cell phone with StreamYard. I was the quietest person on the whole panel. Everybody was like, "Is he alive or dead?" No, I'm still alive. Holy shit, he speaks. He does have a voice. Yeah, it does work, but I just don't use it as often. I normally keep it quiet.
So, I mean, from what I recall, because I pay for StreamYard now, which, God, it automatically resubs. So just be careful that if you only want to do it for a year, just be careful and remember what the date is, because I was about to cancel it because I was about to quit YouTube, and StreamYard automatically took my fucking money without telling me, and I was like, fuck.
I remember that day you saying you were planning on walking. We had a conversation.
Yep, I was good to quit. But at the same time, StreamYard took its money, and the editing software took its money, basically roughly on the same day. So I was like, fuck, I'm committed for another year. So
that's it.
But
I'm still paying for video programs that I don't, editing programs that I don't use.
Just cancel, dude. Just
yeah.
You ain't leaving, Chuck. You ain't leaving. You ain't leaving.
Yeah.
We all have our ups and downs. We all have times when shit hits the fan and we think that that's it for us. But
Yeah,
Well,
I
Trust
was
me,
at
I
that
thought
point
that
last
on
week.
me. I was like that when I was living in a car. Trust me.
Oh yeah, that's always depressing. That is.
Well, when you're living in the same vehicle that you still own, which I can safely say that because it's outside right now, which needed a shit ton of repairs. I got most of it working, so it does run and drive again, thank God. But if it wasn't for me keeping that thing somewhat alive, I wouldn't be either. I mean, that was 3 years ago. 3 years back now.
Yeah,
I've been
it's
here
hard
for two.
times
I've
when
been
that
here for
happens.
this is my second year in this apartment. Thank God I got off the streets, but I was living in that vehicle for 2 years in the freezing cold. Even when we got hit with that minus 55 out here,
Oof,
that severe cold
Jesus.
snap. Yeah, I was living in that truck. Thank God that thing kept my ass alive. Keeping gas in it was another
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gregory, did you understand that language that he just used then?
yeah.
Minus
Minus,
something?
no, it's
That-
unimaginable, isn't it? I just sit there going, "Wow, this."
What?
You know, it gets to
Minus?
0, I panic.
negative 55 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, no, that's nasty.
That was with a 45-mile-an-hour blowing wind and a foot and a half of snow on the ground to top it off.
Oh, no. I've only ever been in that white stuff once. I'll never go near it again. It's shite, that stuff.
I'm used to it. I'm used to it in New England, so it's nothing to me. It's just not
I was
easy to turn around and try to stay warm in.
I was in Tasmania and made the mistake of going up Mount Wellington, which gets snow capped in winter. And I said to a Tasmanian, "Oh, do you need any special clothes for the to go in the snow?" And he said, "Make sure your boots are waterproof." So I sprayed my Ugg boots with WD-40 and went in the snow.
It works. It works. I won't even lie. WD-40 does work. It works. It works.
It doesn't keep your Ugg boots dry
work
in
for
the
everything.
snow, I can assure you. You just end up with sodden wool on your feet that's freezing.
I think
Oh, you got
got
to spray them and let it dry. You spray them and let it dry. That's what that you didn't do that, I bet. But I
No,
bet
no,
it kept
just
them
went
from
up the
freezing.
mountain and sprayed them and got out of the car and went, "Oh, isn't this great?
Yeah.
No hat, no gloves." And then walking up Mount Wellington, the road zigzags because it's very steep. And I looked and it's so lovely, the snow between the roads. And I'm thinking, why are we walking, a mile this way to walk a mile back to get, 200 meters higher than what I am now? And I thought, oh, we'll take a shortcut. We'll go up this nice, what looked like a smooth, flat paddock. And it wasn't. The top of Mount Wellington is just full of boulders. And we're slipping down into the boulders, into the gaps. And it was a nightmare.
Well, let's face facts. You had fucking WD-40 on your boots. I mean, you're gonna slip and slide everywhere with
Yeah.
that shit.
Oh yeah. It was a nightmare. It really was. And I had one brother with me going, we'll build an igloo and wait for help. And I'm thinking, no one's going to come look for us, you idiot. No one knows we're up this fucking mountain. By the time they found us, the three of us would have been dead.
And build an igloo.
Yes,
you need 4 inches thick of ice to build an igloo.
Yeah.
It was 2 inches of snow, for God's sake, man. Fucking hard enough.
Everyone has that brother that you just don't listen to in an emergency situation, and that one was the brother that you don't listen to. He chased my brother with a shoelace when he got bitten by a brown snake, going, "Stop, I'll save you." And my brother had enough brains to keep moving and going to the doctor's surgery to get help, and not let my brother apply a shoelace to his leg.
A shoelace. Yep.
Yeah.
No, that's perfect. That'll fix everything.
Yeah. I'll do a tourniquet. It was the funniest night ever, watching the brother running along behind the other one with his waving the shoelace, going, "Stop, I'll save you." The brother going,
what would have
"Fuck
been
off."
even funnier? What would have been even funnier is if your brother with the shoelace had sprayed it with WD-40 and said, "No, it'll be fine. Don't worry."
Yeah. Oh well, we call ourselves Bushmen, but you take us out of Queensland and we're going to die. What the fuck is this bush?
Yeah, what's this green shit? Miss Tyler says, I lived in my truck after my divorce. I was pregnant with 2 young boys. Oh, that's
No,
terrible.
that's terrible. That is. Christ, it was
Aw.
hard enough with just me in the truck. And I was only a Ford Falcon.
And you were only with yourself. Jeez.
Yeah. No, it was
How did you
hard
cope with
days.
that? How did you cope with just being with yourself?
At
You're
least,
right, Greg?
being an interstate truckie, I'm used to sleeping in odd places.
Yeah, but you're right, Greg. Yeah, I'm fine, Greg. How are you, Greg? Yeah, no,
I had
I'm
some
good,
great
Greg.
conversations
I'm good.
with myself.
Yeah, yep. We're good. Yeah, fine. Yeah. Now we're good. Yeah, now we're sweet.
That
poor
It was
woman
just
had
finding
2
bridges to
children.
live under that was hard. And if it had been
Well,
back in the days of the internet, I would have been broadcasting myself as the troll from under the bridge.
I came home the other day. Tuesday. I can't show you because it's actually got my address on. But yeah, I came home to a for sale sign in the front yard.
Oh, that's always fun.
Yeah, so it's like completely official, and the estate agent texted me earlier and said, "Oh, need to show a buyer through on Monday, 3 o'clock. Is that okay?" And I went, "Well, I'm not going to be here. I don't like people coming through the house when I'm not here.
Yep.
It grates on me."
Yeah,
So I
I
says,
hate
"Yeah,
it.
no, that's fine." I says, but I texted him and said, "Are they investors or?" He goes, "Oh no, he's over east. He's just sending his sister over to look." And I went, "Investor."
Yes. Continue the lease, please.
Yes. I mean, I'm not going to, and there'll obviously be an increase because it's going to sell for more than what it's worth. Seriously, but
Oh yeah.
if he, so I'm paying what, 220 at the moment.
Well, that's cheap.
Oh, it's cheap as chips. Don't
Yeah.
forget it's a shithole. But if to be fair, it is a shithole. But I said to my agent, not the selling agent, because this is so fucked up. So the landlord has got the professionals, Ray White, to be the agent, but they've got Attree to sell it because it's his mate. Because it's his mate. But apparently they're sort of talking to each other. So she said, "Look, your rent's going to go up. It could go up to about 280." And I mean, fuck off! I'm not paying 280. She went, "You can do a counter offer." And I went, "Well, my counter offer is like fuck all." I says, "No." Well, I says, "I'm happy with 250. I'll pay 250. $30." But so I'm still waiting to hear. But yes, there's going to be a walkthrough, not a walkthrough, a special viewing, a buyer's viewing on Monday.
We were living in one house, and every time they came and put the for sale sign outside, we'd come out and take it off and chuck it in the backyard. And then every time anyone came to inspect, we'd make noise, and we were just obnoxious.
I know.
Never cleaned the house. It worked. It took them forever to sell that house.
I know. I see when they came through last Saturday, I thought about it. And I thought, right, what I can do is go, right, the neighbours on that side, they're really fucking loud. You've got the railway line over there. It wakes you up every waking minute of the day. And I can guarantee you every single day there's police sirens going up and down. But I thought, if it's an investor, I need to assure them that everything's fine.
Yes.
Everything's good.
Well, I had it made for me. I was living in Eagleby, and all I had to do was go, "Look, I've been here 4 years. We've had 5 armed seizures in the street. The bloke over there got murdered by his wife. The the mob next door are drug addicts. The one on the right's a lunatic. And the people will be going, what? Whoa, this is
Yeah.
Ewy, mate. The police don't call it the Bronx for nothing.
For nothing. And because over there, there's a new build, and there's kids in there, and they fucking kick the ball against the fucking fence. Oh, God! But there's other plots as well, just around the back here.
Yeah.
And I was going to say, look, they're going to build here soon, and there's going to be houses there, and they're going to be on the back of the fence. It's going to be horrendous.
You just tell them that they're going to build a pub right at the back fence.
Fuck, that's a great
Yeah. Yeah, just go around, find a sign that says it developing into a hotel and stick it on your back fence.
idea. Coming soon.
Yeah. The new hotel on this side.
The Sherwood Arms. Oh, that's a great name for a pub.
For a pub.
That's a great name for a pub, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got the
Sherwood
Sherwood RSL. That's as close as we get to the Sherwood pub.
Oh, the Sherwood Arms. That's a great.
Hey, that'd be good. And,
I like that.
in the Publican, Robin Hood.
Love it. Oh, and guess what? And guess what the chef's name is? Friar Tuck.
Yes, love it. Music by Alan Adale.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's funny.
You get people coming to the pub just to check it out.
Where's Friar Tuck? Oh, he's over there. He's like a 5'2" little Asian guy. Oh, my name's Friar Tuck. Oh, we're expecting someone 6'6", like 250 kgs with a ball patch. No, that's fine.
A tenture, that's called, that haircut. It's a tenture. Yes, you can soon be a monk.
Bless you, my child. Oh, you'd be the last person I bless. You would be the last person I would bless, I'll tell you.
Last time someone blessed me, I burst into flames.
Whoa!
So you mention the devil and he appears.
See, I knew you were going to do it. I was prepared for that one. Because I knew you'd do it again. I sound like a key.
Later.
I sound like a key when I say that again.
Sooner or later.
Boom. No, wasn't even looking. I was looking at my other screen then. But I can see you.
Bloody peripheral vision's a bugger, isn't it?
It's so annoying. I have amazing peripheral vision. See? See? I'm looking over here, but I can see you.
V for victory. Isn't that the English V for victory? Winston made it.
V for fuck off.
He wouldn't have been able to do that today. Go,
V
for victory.
Yes. We will have victory on the beaches, victory in the air. Yeah, fuck off.
We will fight them on the beaches.
We will fight them on the beaches, but we'll fight them in the air.
Yep. Thank God they only had to do the air bit.
Straight. Tell me about it. Oh, chickens. Right. So, Greg, have you been watching The Block? Do you watch The Block?
No. I can figure nothing more boring than watching The Block. I failed woodwork and metalwork.
Over the last 6 weeks, for the first time, I've been here, for 10 years now? The last 6 weeks, I've been watching The Block. And
God.
OMG. I love it. I'm totally addicted.
Pretty girls in there? They normally have at least one token pretty girly in there.
No, there's 1, 2. Yeah, there's 3.
3. Oh, yeah.
Georgia, Tanya, and Jesse and Kyra. Yeah. No, they're very, very pretty. Very pretty. 3 very pretty girls.
Yeah.
Tanya's a bit.
Oh yeah, no, you got to have that.
You
Got to have your resident loon.
you've
Gotta
got to
have
have your
balance right.
percentage, haven't you? You got to have your
Yeah.
percentage.
That's it. I
But
mean,
yeah,
what's the point? You won't get viewers unless you got one nutter in a live show, an allegedly live show.
yeah, I know. It was actually filmed. It's quite funny because if I got a friend in America, and I sent her a link and said, "Hey, check this out. It's really funny." So I sent her the link, and she sent me a message back going, "I can't get this here. It's not allowed in my country." I went, "It's the block." So apparently, it's not like our links are not allowed in America.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
And that's really fucked up. Right.
It's like Netflix. I was trying to get Dutch to look at Blue Murder so he could understand about old bloody Roger Rogerson and that. And yeah, you can't get it in the United States on Netflix. You get it here on Netflix.
And so that comes back to buying a VPN, because if you get a VPN, we can watch their content, because we're not getting, like, I'm paying $16 a month and just for our shit. But if I get a VPN, then I'll get all their shit.
American stuff as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
because I mean, Blue Murder's a great summary of policing in New South Wales.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
They've always been an evil bunch of bastards.
Allegedly. Just like to say allegedly. Even if I don't need to say allegedly, I'm still going to say allegedly.
But you mentioned the last time we were on air chatting, and you were saying how you couldn't believe how these frauditors and everyone get so many bloody views and so many subs. And it's unreal. There's a guy up here, Caboolture Copwatch, and his stuff is, honestly, you'd rather watch paint dry. It's so ridiculous. And he's got 4,500 subs. Most of them British and Americans. But still, 4,500 subs. What the fuck?
I've been stuck on.
YouTube will let you buy people. Buy something that you have a lot. Yeah, there's a couple of them out here that turn around and do it.
No, you can buy them. You can buy them. And I was accused once. This is true story. This is actually a very, very true story. I'm trying to think now what I was on. I was on
meth.
Yep. Yep. Crack.
Well, we didn't need to know the injection site.
Right here. Oh, actually, look at check this bad boy out.
Oh, we're getting muscles.
No, not the muscles. The scratch. I think I need.
I can see it. Yeah. What the hell?
I think I need a tetanus shot.
Oh,
yeah, I got scratched by a nail, and it's
definitely get a tetanus shot.
I think my arms. I'm not sure if that's muscle, but
I'm swelling.
I think it's swelling. No, I was stuck on. I think I was stuck on something like 1,500, and I was stuck there for quite a while. And then Van the Man, I says, because he'd been helping me out with what to research and what to do and how to do the videos. Yeah. And I did this video and I sent it to him, and he went, "Chuck, this is a really good video. I'm going to stick it on my channel. I'm going to post it." And overnight, I'm sure it was the 15 to 2,000 or the 500 to 1,000. I can't remember, But he just put it on his channel, and overnight I got something like 500-600 subscribers.
Wow.
And they all went, yeah, they all went, Van sent me here, Van sent me here, you know, your content's great, blah, blah, blah. And then the only person that commented on it was Devon.
Oh,
He
God.
went, and he went, oh, Chuck just went like from zero to hero in like 5 days or something. I mean, he must have paid for them. I mean, no, dude. I went, I think I actually did a video on this. I went, I can't afford to, you know,
exactly.
pay for subs. And I went, and more importantly, B, I don't know how to do it. And if you ask me now, if one of you two said, "Tell me where to go to buy subs," I wouldn't have a Scooby Doo. Honestly, I have looked up YouTube videos and gone on and researched it, and yes, you can do it, and it's not overly expensive. But I thought, no, I'm not doing that. I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to get there by myself. And I am currently seeing at 2,727 subscribers.
I've hit the dizzying heights of 181. Oh, eat your heart out.
I know, because I was
Hey,
going to
mate,
use all my soccer accounts to subscribe to you. I thought, nah, that's not fair.
No, because at some stage it gets knocked down.
Yeah.
You get your
YouTube-
heart up, your
YouTube-
hopes up. Next moment, 20 of them disappear overnight, and you go,
Bang.
fuck.
Well, you're not wrong, because a few days ago when I started making a video, I say I'm at 27 now. A few days ago, I was at 27.34. So I've actually lost seven subs in the last 3 days. So YouTube, they did that sweep and just go, yeah.
Soccer counts, bang. Yeah, I got all depressed for a day or two. I'm thinking, I've upset 10 people. How did I fucking do that?
when it first happened to me, I think I lost, the first time it happened to me, I think I lost something like 30 subscribers. And I was
would have
talking
been
to,
devastated.
I know. And I was talking to Virgo at the time. I said, what have I done? Why have I upset these people? And she went, sweetheart, it's okay. YouTube just do this sweep. And because she lost that I lost 34 from my little piffle. And I genuinely do not know how many subscribers Virgo's got, but she turned around and she went, don't worry, sweetheart. I lost over 200 today. 200?
Be out tying knots in the rope on the ceiling. Yeah. I've got to do myself in. I'm a horrible human being. Hey, I'll be back in a sec. I've got to find a lighter. 2 secs.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Fuck me dead. But yeah, she lost 200. And I was like, what the fudge? But yeah, this YouTube and this cleaning thing. I mean, I understand it. Obviously, you got soccer cans, blah 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 blah. So YouTube has to do it. But whoa, I mean, I've literally lost 7 in the last 2 days. It kind of breaks my heart, to be honest. Kind of a little bit breaks my heart. Right. Whilst we got no one, let's go over some chat. Sorry, I had to get that. I couldn't hear you guys. Turn it up. Just on the back there's the little switch, and you can turn it up a little bit, or put new batteries in. New batteries. They'll be fine. See, Miss Tara's on the same wavelength as me. You don't know how, it's because you can't hear how to do it. New battery in the back and turn the volume up. Jesus. I'm almost at 3,700 subs. Wow. Wow. Congratulations. I didn't. Wow. Wow. Serious congratulations. Wow. Wow. Congratulations. Hey, DEFCON. Hello, my friend. How are you? Wow. That's amazing, Sean Z. Wow. I have to get ready for work. Take care, everyone. Oh, sorry, Miss Tara. I didn't see that comment. Yeah, please take care. Have a safe day at work, and I hope to talk to you soon. Oh, DEFCON, bless you. Wow. Wowza. All right. What are we up to? We're up to 3 hours. I think 3 hours is going to be enough, to be honest. We've had. Oh, hang on. Let me bring my. Sorry, I clicked the wrong button there. We'll wait for Greg to come back, and then we will say goodbye. If anybody else is going live, let us know. If anybody else does want to. Go live, then please pop it in the chat, or if you know anybody else that's going live, just pardon me, excuse me. If anybody else is going live, let us know, and we might just do a chuck bomb. Is that the word? That was where I got some subs from as well. I had an arty bomb. Arty bomb? That's probably not a very good phrase. But yeah. Yeah, we'll wait for Greg to come back and find a lighter so he can light his dirty cigarette. Dirty. And then when he comes back, right, not, yeah. Unless you're like Richard Branson or what's his name, Orzabel, you can get it here in five minutes. Yeah, it's not
No, Beelzebub.
See, I was kind of as soon as the second I said Beelzebub, I was actually thinking about Roland Orzabel from Tears for Fears, but you took it to the next level.
Well, it sounded like you said Beelzebub. That's the reason why I did that.
And to be fair, you do look like Beelzebub. Just ahead. See, I knew you were going to do that again. I knew you were going to do that. I had a feeling. I had a sneaky suspicion. See, I'm. Yeah, I wasn't tripping on that one. I
Got you
wasn't
that
counting on
time.
that one.
Got you that time. I got you that time. Yes.
Wasn't counting on that one. Keep your eyes peeled for Halloween. You never know what's going to happen on Halloween. That's a fact.
Nothing. I just growl at any children that come near my yard.
Oh, I
Screaming
want to
out,
get.
"We're not Americans! Fuck off!"
We don't celebrate. Fuck off. Fucking
And
chocolate fattens you up. Now fuck off. Go get a coleslaw.
And it's so damn hard to get those needles into the lollies.
Yeah. Without showing the actual puncture wounds. It's like,
yeah, that's it.
The mum behind's going, what are these holes in this? It's air holes.
Yeah.
It's
all right. Just give it to the kids.
It's fine.
You probably wouldn't remember Bernard King. He was a very openly gay man in Australia back in the 70s, and he had a show called King's Kitchen, and it was brilliant. And he did one about a children's party, and he's going, "Now listen, loves, at the end of the party, the last thing you want to make is lemingtons." And and he went through the process, the sponge and all that shit. And then he goes, "Now throw the desiccated coconut away, get your Valium out, crush it, roll it in it, and the little darlings will be asleep in 5 minutes." It's stuck in my mind, that one, ever since. I was nearly wetting myself.
And so for the last 40 odd years, Gregory has been making Leamington with crushed Valium on the top.
Yet, handing them out at children's parties.
Whilst driving a 300-ton truck through the middle of Australia.
Yeah, munching on Lamingtons going, "I feel so good."
What's that in front of me? Oh, it doesn't matter.
It's always worrying when you wake up and the truck's bouncing. Oh shit! Was I asleep?
That was a bit bumpy.
Yeah, I did wake up once on the wrong side of the road, and what woke me up were the stones being thrown up by the wheels onto the mudguards. And I sort of opened my eyes up and went, "Holy shit!" And at least I was smart. I didn't panic and just reef the wheel, which is what a lot of people do and end up on their side. You die doing that. So at least I had enough brains to go, oh shit, and then just slowly get it back onto the highway.
Alrighty. So if you can give me your schedule for about the next 10 years of where you're going to be, I'm just going to make sure I'm not going to be there. All right.
Oh no. Now I'm driving a little confectionery truck with lollies. The lolly man. You pull it up outside schools with lollies.
Okay, well that's
well,
a different. That's a different.
We go to the school tuck shops. It cracks me up. Rolling into the school, with a trolley full of lollies. It's just so sus.
And he's looking going, where can I put the injection hole?
Actually, it's really good. We get staff discount on all the lollies, and they have the top of the range, all the Cadbury's, Dairy Lee, and all the good shit. It's great. Like cans of soft drinks cost me 50 cents.
All the good shit.
Oh, I wish. No, I've got to get it. I've got to get drug tested to get offered a permanent job with this company. So I've made my appointment on Monday to go see my GP and ask for a referral to go onto legal marijuana.
So is that going to be a special referral?
No, I've got this lovely little Asian guy. He's great, and I'll just go in and go. I'm getting nervous again. I need my marijuana.
Oh,
He loves me. He diagnoses me, and then I check his diagnosis and go, well, no, I think it could be
no, no,
this.
that's not quite right. That's
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
that doesn't sound right, Lucas,
no,
mate. Come on.
not that bit, not that bit. Cross
Yeah,
that bit out.
yeah,
Not that
yeah.
bit. This bit, yeah.
The
Oh,
bit where the liver's stressed. No, it's not.
no,
It tell me when it's stressed.
no, not this
G'day,
bit. This
binary.
bit. Oh my stars. Oh,
I'm sure he cringes every
binary.
time he sees me on the list of people who are coming to visit him that day.
Oh, chickens. Binary. Miss Tara has disappeared. So sorry about that. She's buggered off to work. I'm getting alerts to Dutch Doyle on Discord. He's talking. So what we're going to do, we are going to have to. We've gone for 3 hours, so we're going to have to knock this on the head. I know you've just turned up, and I apologise. So,
Isn't that always the way? As soon as you're about to
I know.
close, 15
I
people
know.
suddenly jump on.
I know.
Look, now you
Reaper will tell you about while you were trying to find a lighter. I just said, look, God, I'm up to 3 hours. It's time to go.
Yeah.
Bloody Binary joins in. DEFCON. Oh, he was here before, but yeah, no, seriously, 3 hours. I think that's enough. It's enough.
Come on, yeah, well, so I did 9.5 the other day because every time
Yes,
I said I'm
I
leaving,
know.
everyone would go, no, you're not.
And I was probably there for about 8.5 of those.
Yeah, you
So,
were. That was a shocker. Well, listen, thanks for having me up. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And I'll be on 8 p.m. tonight, 4 p.m. your time. Or no,
now
6
you
p.m.
tell me.
your time.
Now you tell me.
Yeah, yeah. And I've
24
got
hours.
I'm going for Caboolture Cop Watch because he's been pissing me off for the last week with his posts. So I'm going to roll him out and show you Caboolture Cop Watch. Although he took his best video down, which was where he went to the Caboolture police station to do an audit and got himself promptly arrested. He was doing all right until he spun around and said, F you, mongrel coppers, you're all a bunch of fuckwits. And they went, good, thank you. You're Nick, come with us.
In you come. We've got your room ready.
I assume there's some sort of restraining order on him because he now doesn't go within 20 metres of police stations. he films them from very far away.
20 meters.
Oh, 200 meters or whatever it is.
I would say, yeah,
ABO
200
is. Yeah,
yeah,
it's a long way. Every time he films a police station, he's like hiding in the bushes over the other side of the highway.
It's like, you see that building over there? Where? That one.
That's a
That one
police
over
station.
there. That one.
Yeah.
That one.
7th to the right.
Yeah, that one over there. That's the cop shop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at him,
But I mean,
dirty pigs. Look at him.
But the worst is he takes his children out cop watching
Oh.
and videoing the police with his children, for crying out loud. It bugs the living fuck out of me. I just get so angry. These kids haven't got a prayer.
The only reason why he does that is so if he gets busted, he has a reason not to get thrown in jail because of the kids.
Yeah, probably. He shouldn't have kids.
Yeah, if you have children with you, the cops will in some cases will give you leeway. They do it out here in the States, trust me. You know,
Yeah,
you could be carrying a bomb on you, but they're not going to arrest you because where the kids going to go.
That's it.
Yep.
The cops are going to have to look after the kids, and they're going, "Oh
Yep.
no, I'm not
That's
babysitting
fine.
anyone's kid."
No, I'm sorry. I wouldn't give a fuck. And I actually in the past haven't given a fuck. Oh, what about my kid? Well, where's
That's
mum?
what they got child services for.
Where's your brother? Where's your sister? Where's your mum? Where's your auntie? Where's your uncle? I haven't got anybody. So I'll just get on the phone.
Yeah.
Social services. Yep. Yeah, we've got an abandoned child. Needs picking up ASAP. I'm here. Yep, with the father. He's been arrested. Yep,
We
you'll be
need you.
here in 5 minutes. Excellent. Okay, thank you.
It's the same they do with dogs.
Yeah.
We'll just call a pound. They'll look after you.
So what are you going to do with my kid? Well, go to social services, mate.
Yeah. Don't do the
You're a-
crime if your kid can't do the time.
You're a douchebag. You got your kid with you. I mean, just say, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take the cuffs off as you wave goodbye through the window to your child. Okay?
Behind the perspex window. I was amazed. I watched our neighbour kicking the police car window out and it didn't break. It just came out in one piece. And I went, how come it didn't break? And the cop says, you think, well, that's stupid, mate. They're plastic.
Yeah. Do you know how much cleaning up that takes? That's a lot of cleaning up.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Oh, fuck, we're going to clean this up.
And I've got to write a report.
Oh, you just put that back in again. There we go.
Mm.
Yeah, we're not that.
It
fucking
amazed
stupid.
me. I went, wow, okay, that's so smart. No glass.
Hey,
yeah.
fucking
And everyone
cops,
says
man.
they're plotters.
Exactly. Hey, come on.
Oh,
We're not that
top.
dumb.
Hey.
We're not
And you
that
would
dumb.
know, of course, the story behind the wooden top turd was because British Bobby helmets were made of wood originally.
They
And hence
were.
the wooden tops.
And do you know why originally police officers were called peelers?
Yeah, Robert Peel, Sir Robert Peel. Oh, yes, I know
Good
my
man.
history.
Good man. You do know your history.
Oh God,
Good.
yeah. You
Well
couldn't
done.
you couldn't read about police history without coming up to Sir Robert Peel and his runners.
Robert Peel and
the
the
Bay
runners.
Street runners.
Absolutely. Jesus Christ, you are a kind of a history buff. Yes.
Oh yes. Oh,
That's right.
Filled with absolutely trivial, useless information.
All right. So the big question is, and I'm just going to have to Google this very quickly. I think I know the answer.
Okay.
What year were the peelers?
Oh, for crying out loud! No, I couldn't.
I
tell
know.
you that.
I think it was 1862.
It was in the 1800s.
I think it was 1862.
1858 to 1865.
There you go. Oh, is that how long he lived?
Yeah.
I'm not. No,
So,
I don't.
I'm just going to form a police force.
Yeah, somebody found out it was a Bobby and they killed him.
Have returned. I'm back.
Yeah.
And of course, the reason that the helmet is so tall, it's all about intimidation.
It's intimidation, yeah.
Yeah.
Years ago, years ago, I love where my head is, like sitting under the tinfoil. Look at that.
Yes, I had noticed that. Yeah, I was thinking you were making a reference
years
to
ago,
the Rady Bud.
Yeah, well, that's to my brain
That
cells.
makes you Alice. Wasn't she in the middle?
I'm not sure if that's a compliment or a. Anyway, so years ago, back in the 60s, the minimum height limit for a bobby was 6'6".
Yeah,
You
they had
be
to lower the
6.
limits here too.
So it dropped and dropped and dropped until 1998. And guess what? It dropped down to 5'8.5".
Yeah.
And guess who was tall enough in 1998 at 5'8.5"?
Oh, did you have lifter shoes, orthopedic shoes to get you up to 5'8"? 5'11", man. Do you know how disappointed I was that I didn't grow that extra inch?
So it went from over the years from like the mid 60s to the 90s. It went from 6'6" to 6'2" to 6 foot to 5'11", 5'10", and then in 1998 they dropped it to 5'8.5".
Hey, I can be a copper. I can suffer short person complex and batter anyone who mentions it.
Hey, 5'8.5" isn't quite short man's complex.
Well, when you're 5'11" and you're looking down at them, you're going, "Oh, short person complex, is that?"
Kind of true. kind of true.
But actually, the best one I ever saw was years ago when JB Peterson was running Queensland, and they on the front page of our local newspaper they put up 2 photos, and one was of a Queensland police officer wearing his overcoat in winter, and he's standing there, and next to it they put a Nazi officer wearing his, and you couldn't tell the fucking difference. They both looked identical. You know, with the way the officers, Nazis hats peaked up, and the great coat, the whole thing, they were identical.
that was one of the whole thing about Hitler with those with the helmets with the big spikes on.
That was First World War.
Yeah.
It
didn't matter how tall the soldier was. It was the fact that he had the hat on, and the spike made him look, fucking 8 foot.
I always thought it was just some kinky German sex thing.
Well, I mean, it probably did turn out that way, but
I mean, how could not German soldiers have not spun around and said, "Hey, look, there's a dickhead." I know it would have come out of my mouth immediately. You look like a dickhead.
And a lot of them, they used to say they were just basically a little prick.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Having that thing rammed up your ass would be more than a little prick.
Woo! Aloha.
Makes you wonder what they actually did after hours, though.
That
Definitely
makes me
wonder what they did.
Are you doing that as well, Greg? Ooh.
Well, it made me clench my cheeks. Oh, hang on. I've got to take the dog out. He's here asking me very nicely.
All right. Well, we're going to call it here. So thank you very much. Reaper, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Gregory, thank you so much, as always.
No worries, man. It's good to be back after last week's depressing episodes.
It's good to see you back, and please watch my video. And
I will. As soon as I get off this, I'm going to watch it.
And on a personal level for me, guys, it is so good to be back. I have refound my mojo, and I will see you possibly in a couple of weeks. Live streams will continue. Birthday live stream will be, unfortunately, a live stream video on my birthday on Monday will be 6:30 a.m. EST, because
oh no, I won't be working. I'll be home because the daughter's going to hospital.
She's been. Why did I use my? She's been induced.
Yes. Yes, the sweep, they call it.
Oh, in the suite.
We're going to sweep you. My daughter's not dirty. What are you on about? She doesn't need sweeping.
No, we got to sweep her out. We got to sweep a chimney, dude. We're gonna get this coozer out. We're gonna sweep her out.
Although I'm looking forward to my third grandchild. It's going to be such fun. Oh,
well,
yeah.
Hopefully it comes out on Monday.
Oh, yes. Yes, I hope so.
And if it comes out, you've got to call it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, I'm not allowed to choose the name.
I almost gave you my real name then.
Chuck. I'm not going to call the kid Chuck.
What a great name.
Chucky. No, we've got a cupboard full of Chucky dolls. Not having a kid running around the house called Chuck, especially if he has a knife.
I'll private message you my real name and you'll love it.
No, I'm pretty sure I got it, haven't I? From our communiques.
Yeah, because that's how I sign off my emails to you. I just go, oh shit, I just sent my real name.
That's all right. I've solved the whole problem of doxing by just putting my real name out there. Then everyone goes, I'm going to dox you. And you go, really? Okay.
Yeah, but
I live in
you've
fear.
also got to remember that I've got something like 5,000% more subscribers than you. So yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Eat shit and
No.
die.
Bless you.
Anyway, I'm going to run and make a cup of tea.
We've all got to run. So let's all
All right.
wave at the same time. Reaper, come in and wave. Reaper.
No, you've already
Reaper.
lost him. No, he's
Reaper.
fallen asleep.
Oh, I didn't fall asleep. I'm still here. I just
Gotta
had my
wave.
mic on. I thought my mic went off.
Come on,
back.
camera, and
Remember
wave.
to come back to play
Yeah.
school.
Yeah. There we go.
Ah,
Let's
ciao,
all
Reaper.
wave. Goodbye. That's
All right,
not
I'm
the
going to
wave.
run away. Ciao.
Yeah, that's not the wave I was looking for. All right. I just want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you to Gregory Lawler, whose channel is Lawler's Corner, and I encourage you, wholeheartedly encourage you to go to Lawler's Corner. He definitely deserves a lot more subscribers than he has. He looks at Australian sovereign citizens, because Australian sovereign citizens are a lot more dangerous than American ones. So please go to Lawler's Corner. The link is in the chat above. I think that's about it. The last thing I've got to do is say thank you to the Grim Reaper. Thank you very much for coming up. Thank you for talking to me. Don't dash off, Reaper. You stay there. I'm going to end the broadcast, and then I'm going to talk to you privately. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very, very much for staying here for this stream. Thank you to watching my video. Thank you for watching the outtakes video. I just can't thank you guys enough. I absolutely love each and every single one of you, absolutely from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. There is much more to come. Much, much more to come. Thank you so much. Please, everyone, have a great weekend and take care. Good day.